Hello, son. Did you finish your homework? Oh no, not yet, Dad. I'm not feeling very good. Typical. What? Nothing, son. You work hard in school. Your mother and I are very proud of you. Oh, thanks, Dad. That means a lot to me. Psych! You stupid. You're so dumb. I can't believe you came from my loins and your mother cried when you were born. Yeah, childbirth is excruciating. Wrong. She cried because of how dumb you are. You came out and couldn't even say a single word. What? And it took you 6 months to figure out how to walk. That's actually very quick for a baby. Back in my day, we walked out of the womb with a resume in hand. I'm sorry, Dad. I'll try harder. And cut. Wait, what is this? Great job, son. That'll get at least 100,000 likes. Whew, this was just for a video. You don't actually think I'm stupid. Oh, son, what? Of course I still think you're stupid. High five. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And here we are again talking about things that I found on the internet that made me go, so that you can also go, with me. Commentary. I have nothing else to add to this intro. We're talking about this guy.
I was snooping around my 11-year-old son's bedroom, and I found the Father's Day card that he got me. This is what he wrote. Having an awesome dad takes a little bit of luck, but I guess I lost the lottery. Because as a father, you really suck. How am I supposed to react when he gives this to me?
This video popped up for me like end of last week, and I was a little confused on why this man's automatic response to finding out his kid doesn't like him was to film a video and show a ton of people, share with hundreds of thousands of people online, or repair relationship with son. But then I realized, just like Shane Dawson's empathy,
I'm an empath, right?
It's all fake. This guy makes TikToks with his son where the recurring theme is that his son hates him and the dad just does things that kind of warrant that.
Tonight, my 11-year-old son got an award from his school for high academic achievement. Well, here's what I think of that.
No kid of mine is gonna get an academic achievement. Hold on.
Pay some bills around here, then maybe I'll be impressed.
Seriously, Dad? What's wrong with you?
You know what, honey? That wasn't even funny.
I love how he says he'll only be impressed once the kid gets a job, as if getting academic achievements isn't like a step in that direction. You finished making my smoothie yet? No, hang on, I just have to blend up the fruit. What? What do you mean what? I have to blend the smoothie. No, just give me the smoothie and then I'll be impressed. Okay, blending the fruit is an essential step in making a smoothie, Jeremy. Just give me the smoothie now, like it is. This is just fruit. This is raw fruit. Your mother was right. I should have married your brother.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Dad, I'm not in the mood for your crap right now. Just take me to school.
Okay.
Is the joke here that he's not really happy, or because I just feel bad? Look at him. He's too good of an actor for this. I feel bad, even though I know that they rehearsed these beforehand. I think the joke is supposed to be just that the dad annoys the shit out of him, but it's missing the part where it, how do I say, doesn't make me sad. I think it's just the wrong emotion. Like if his son was angry, it might be more comical, but he's just sitting in the passenger seat like,
if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
My 11-year-old son has a 13-year-old girl over swimming. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried should I be? Like -1,000? They're just hanging out. Why do straight people do this? Or they do the thing where they're like, ooh, is that your boyfriend or girlfriend? No matter how old the kid is. Please stop. You're just making your sons think they can't have platonic relationships with girls. Also, I don't understand why he starts almost every video by saying his son's age. Like we're gonna forget it.
I was driving my 11-year-old son home from lacrosse. My 11-year-old son saved up a bunch of money. Today I took my 11-year-old son. Today's the last day of school for my 11-year-old son. My 11-year-old son, I told my 11-year-old son.
I'm trying to think of any other situation where that would make sense. This is my 59-year-old mother. Hello. This is my 33-year-old brother. Hi. And over there is my 45-year-old aunt. Hey, it's great to meet everyone, but you really don't need to tell me how many years old everyone is. Oh, sorry. Okay. This is my 576-month-old uncle. How's it going?
I am such a narcissist that every morning when I wake up my 11-year-old son, I always call him stupid and worthless, so that when he's talking to his therapist as an adult, will always be about me.
I also plan to berate my kids in the mornings so that they have to attend therapy because of me. Holy shit. Okay, I just realized I already made my notes for this video, but I just realized that what he's doing, because he's doing like dad jokes, right? Like this narcissist joke, that is kind of a dad joke, and I think I've heard it somewhere else before. What the fuck am I talking about? He's doing that, which is, when you read that, and it's all faceless, right? When you read that, you don't really think anything of it. They don't have any kind of impact. I think the problem is that his son is actually a person, like he has a face. So whenever he's making these jokes, we're imagining his son, so these jokes seem worse.
My 11-year-old son is always in a bad mood in the morning. Every morning when I wake up my 11-year-old son, I always call him stupid.
I wonder why. I saw the background in this video and was wondering why he had so many different media platforms framed on the wall. And then I realized that he's a media professor at a college.
This is my classroom, a television studio. Here are some of my students. Wave. All right, like you're not afraid.
I'm so glad I'm not in college right now. You know how you laugh at a professor's joke even if it's bad because you want them to like you? I used to do that. Actually, I didn't want them to like me. It's more that like in my very logical brain, I was like, if I ever get an F in this class, then the professor will be like, hey, you're that kid who laughed at my joke like 2 months ago, right? Don't worry about this. The F, no, I'm gonna round it up to an A. I can't imagine how much worse it is now, because now instead of doing those jokes where it's just like X and X walked into a bar, you'd think they would have seen it. Instead of that, they can come in and they can be like, hey, I have 2 million TikTok followers, and then they show you videos of them just doing dances to that chicken song that gives me nightmares.
My 10-year-old son recently asked me, Dad, how do I know when I'm in love? And I said, well, it's actually pretty simple. One day, you're going to meet a very special person. And at some point, that person is going to reach into your chest and rip out your heart. And then they're going to go to the garage and they're going to get a can of gasoline and they're going to come back with that gasoline and they're going to douse your heart with gasoline, and then they're going to take out a match and they're going to light that heart on fire, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna watch it burn into a crisp. And that's how you know you're in love.
He was just asking an innocent question. Dad, how do you know if you're in love? Well, my very, very young son, you will feel the worst you've ever felt. You'll never feel any kind of joy ever again. Every second of your existence will feel like a punishment, and in the end, they'll probably leave you anyway. So, I don't think I want to be in love. Oh no, son, you don't have anything to worry about. No. No one would ever love you. Stupid fucking kid. Oh, I get it. Him punching his son is the punchline. No, but really, what is this? Because I get it's supposed to be edgy humor, but I still don't think it's good. It kind of seems like he started making these videos for fun with his son and then started getting comments from people accusing him of being abusive because it's TikTok, and now he's just leaning into it really hard.
My son is so stupid. I've been trying to teach him how to fold his own laundry for years. And every time I show him, he screws it up. So then I have to end up folding all of his laundry for him. You are a moron.
This one isn't really funny to me either. I'm not the only one who thinks that either. There will be other comments like, I don't think this is funny. And he'll always say something along the lines of, it's just a joke. And yeah, but just because you say something is a joke doesn't mean that people have to find it funny. Like, I get he's playing a character where he's a horrible father, but that character on its own isn't inherently funny. That's like if every time Dwight from The Office messed with Jim, Jim just acted really, really melancholy. Like, those characters are funny, but it takes other people causing stuff and reacting to them to make it that way. The character is made funny by how it interacts with those situations and the people around it. And the situation / people around this character isn't funny because it's just your son being reasonably sad while you call him stupid for not being able to do laundry. I'm sorry you didn't pick up on my sarcasm and irony. Yes, exactly. You can do or say whatever you want as long as you're being sarcastic. Welcome to the bank. How can I help you today? Hi, yeah, you can help me by putting all the money behind the counter into this pillowcase. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I was just being silly. Very funny, sir. How can I actually help you today? I have a weapon. Right, okay. Give me the money behind the counter. I'm so sorry. God, you're so gullible. I'm still kidding. I'm not gullible. That's a very real thing that happens here. I mean, I was kidding about the money behind the counter. I want the money in the vault, too. Right, okay. Police, freeze! You called the cops? Yes. Are you still joking, or? Yeah. Sorry you can't pick up on my sarcasm. Thanks for nothing. Are you okay? Do I look okay? Rebecca. I'm obviously not an expert on these people and have no idea what their relationship is like in real life, but it seems to be good. He'll post bloopers of these and the kid seems like he's enjoying it. I do think some of the jokes are unnecessary. It's definitely an interesting choice though, to make content where you pretend your kid hates you, especially since he's gonna be a teenager pretty soon and then you won't have to pretend anymore. As always, y'all feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, but I am gonna call it there. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And one of the hardest things about being a Chad is that literally everyone wants to date me. You want to date me, your mom wants to date me, I want to date me. But that's too bad because your dating skills are only here and I'm a high level Chad all the way up here. It's okay though because I found a dude that can help you. And he has a TikTok account and a podcast. And if you don't know what that means, it means everything he says is true.
What does it mean if a girl has no hookups in her Tinder bio? And the answer is, it means absolutely jack.
It's been a while since we watched this kind of content, so it's really important that we remember the alpha dating coach motto, which is don't listen to women and what they say they want. They don't know what they're talking about. Listen to men who are not in committed relationships and have more empty alcohol bottles than a Delta Chi house.
Look at that, you almost finished your glass of wine.
I am, yes.
You'll have another one.
Okay.
Another perfect.
Okay, let's go.
How do you script an interaction and it still be awkward? It's a good idea in general not to lunge at women. I couldn't tell if he was going in for a whisper or to perform one of those assassin neck crunch things.
Another perfect.
Okay, let's go.
I don't get why they didn't just do another take where they're not interrupting each other. This doesn't really exude confidence. So looks like you're almost done with that wine. Oh yeah, I was just about to finish. I know where you can get more wine. Sorry, what? I said I can. I'm really sorry. The music is it's really loud. Do you want to go back to my place? I guess. Sure. I mean, I still can't. And that is how you get laid, fellas. Is he talking to us? What did he say? Who is that guy? I said that's how you get laid. I also hate these seats. Just look at how weird these seats are. So weird. The only seat I like is SeatGeek. This video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you haven't heard of them, SeatGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super easy, whether it's for sports, festivals, or concerts. They take tickets from all over the web and put them here in one spot to make it way faster and a lot more efficient to find the best deals. I have the app here on my phone and it's very simple as far as how to use. You just choose the concert that you want to go to, which for me is Lady Gaga, obviously. And then you just want to look for the green dots because green means good, buy that ticket, and red means stop, bad deal, don't do this. And then that's it, you're off to see Lady Gaga in person. And of course, if you want to check them out, I have code ChadChad to get $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek. So that's $20 off your first purchase with code ChadChad. And be sure to click the link in the description to download the app. Thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi.
I saw you walking. I thought you were really cute. I wanted to meet you real quick. Alex, pleasure.
Or you could do option 4 where you don't approach women who are walking alone in empty hallways. Wait, what's this? It's 2 a.m. and the hallway is completely empty and there are no people or cameras and it's very scary? Allow me to introduce myself.
I saw you walking. I thought you were really cute. I wanted to meet you real quick.
Why would your opening line be, I saw you walking? Like, I'm sure you probably did because that's literally what she's doing. Is the tip to just make a general observation about what they're doing and then use that as the pickup line? Because it sounds accusing almost. Hey, excuse me, I just saw you were walking and Don't fucking do that.
This has got to be one of the funniest and most creative bios I've seen in a while. Females, I'm looking for a woman who will make me and then it's M, make me dinner. A, appreciate the things I do for you. K, kiss me. E, eager to ask about a day. M, marry me. E, endlessly love me. C, capture my heart. U, make death do us part. M, make me.
Don't do this. If the word is anywhere on your profile, you should be banned from dating apps for life. And why do all of these requirements end with me? I know it's online dating, but aren't you supposed to give a preview of yourself and what you're like rather than how you want women to serve you? I mean, I guess in this instance it works because the preview is that you spent hours making an acronym about.
This is a pretty perfect bio.
This is a perfect bio. How could we miss this, guys? The secret to getting ladies is talking about our It was right under our noses all this time. This is a dating and self-improvement channel, by the way. I have this really bad habit that I would like to get rid of. I see. Okay, what is it? Yeah, so I just can't stop talking about my Have you tried talking about your more? You're a genius. What can I say? You've come to the right place.
How to playfully ask a girl that you're talking to from a dating app if she's actually overweight. So this is a text that's pretty funny. So talking to this chick, making logistics. Awesome. All your pics are headshots. You aren't a secret fatty, are you?
Hold on, let me retitle this for you. How to be a fat phobic pole.
Playfully.
Now,
That may sound a little crude, but it's also fairly amusing. Generally speaking, you get good reactions. Oh geez, now that's a question.
Oh geez, now that's a question. So you wrote this. There's no way that you aren't chatting with yourself right now. I swear he just has 2 accounts where he can make these example conversations go down exactly how he wants in totally unrealistic ways. Because there's no way that this interaction ended with him getting her number.
Sound a little crude, but it's also fairly amusing. Generally speaking, you get good reactions.
Of course you will, because you're texting yourself.
What to do if the girl doesn't drink? So my general go-to is to invite a girl straight to my place for a bottle of wine or to meet her at a bar nearby. And again, I'm not a big fan of drinking either.
He's not a big fan of drinking.
I'm not a big fan of drinking either. So in that situation, my approach is simple. I just say, okay, cool. Why don't we go for a walk first, and then afterwards you can come up for some tea, or you can just invite her straight for tea or coffee anyway. So it's basically the same thing, but you replace alcohol with something that she can have, like tea or coffee.
Guys, if she doesn't drink alcohol, you should just like give her something else to drink. Maybe, I don't know. Subscribe for more tips on how to do obvious. So what should you do if you go on a date with a chick and she doesn't like chicken tenders? Now, I'm not a huge fan of chicken tenders myself, so what I usually do is offer her some steak. You could do grilled chicken, filet, I think is a meat, salmon, ground beef, turkey, salami. How long is this seminar? 2 hours.
Hey, so what do you do for work?
I work in finance.
Oh, do you like it?
It's okay, I guess.
Have you been doing it for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, is it hard to get a job in finance?
I mean, not really.
Do you think I could do it?
I mean, do you like finance?
No, not really.
I like how the bad example is him showing interest in her career. Don't ask questions. Questions make you look weak.
I work in finance.
Oh, cool. So you're like one of those badass Wall Street guys?
You can say that, yes.
Oh, cool. I'm a male stripper. So it's very similar to your job. You know, you take money off people, I take clothes off people.
You don't want her to think you actually give a shit about her interests. Do this instead. Are you Leonardo DiCaprio? I guess you could say that. Well, I'm a male stripper.
I teach men how to get laid on TikTok.
Do you really? Are you?
Why would I love you?
He moves so fast and it's too jarring. He also cups her ear, like squeezes her ear as part of his seduction. It's like he stuck his hand out there without thinking about it first. Oh God, why did I do this? Do I brush her hair? I could touch her cheek or
Is it beta to show your emotions around women? So the red pillars say absolutely not. It's super beta, never show emotion. And you know, a lot of the feminists or blue pillars say, oh, women love a guy who's super sensitive, so of course.
So fellas, alphas say that it's beta to show emotions in front of women, but women say that women don't mind it and they actually prefer men who can regulate their emotions. Who do we believe?
I think again, the truth here is somewhere in the middle. You don't want to be the guy that's very emotional, that's always reacting to everything, that's kind of crying, or just comes off as anything resembling a little.
Or we could stop acting like emotions are gendered and accept that some people are more emotional than others. Oh my God, Tyler, what's wrong? My mom just died in a house fire. No, I mean, why are you having a pink emotion right now? What? Crying is a pink girly emotion, and you're a guy, so you're only allowed to have blue boy ones, like unbridled rage. Is that a Molotov cocktail in your hand? No? You killed my mom. See, there you go.
I'm like, how about later tonight around 11? We could just hang out and drink wine. I don't meet new people after 8 p.m., baby. I'm like, whoa, why's that? Too dark. I'm like, you do realize they have lights, right?
She doesn't mean there aren't fucking lights. She means going on dates with men that you don't know is scary and you have to meet in a public, well-lit, open space for your own safety. Is he just imagining a woman who doesn't know what lights are? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no, silly. I'm a light. Oh. And Jesus Christ.
Talking to this girl, I'm like, what evenings are you free? She's like, this whole week coming up, I have job interviews, so probably the week after. I'm just really desperate with finding a job. Oh, good. Actually, according to a recent study, they found that
the dirty and squirty
increased the prospect chance of getting a job by 69%.
Yeah, I've just been really struggling to find a job so I can like support myself, and it's been a really rough time. Yeah, anyway, do you want to bang?
And she's like, maybe we should have some. So you can see this text is pretty effective.
It's not a Pokemon battle. This is a serious conversation between you and yourself. In this one, he's actually rating another guy's Tinder profile, so I'm sure he'll give him some good tips on how to be more appealing, but in a way that wouldn't be damaging to his self-esteem.
This guy's gonna get a grand total of 0 matches. So this is the profile you don't want to have. Again, way too nice guy. This guy needs to grow out some facial hair, put on some muscle, take off the glasses, take off the hat, get better style, and stop smiling so damn much in every photo.
Oh, okay. So he just has to change everything about himself. Your hair just needs to stop being like that, and your eyes are also weird, and that dog is ugly. Get rid of it.
Put on some muscle, take off the glasses, take off the hat.
He can't just get rid of his glasses. Like, people don't just wear those for no reason.
And stop smiling so damn much in every photo.
Also, imagine thinking that smiling in pictures is going to get you less dates. And I also have a dog. His name is Charlie. Here he is. Aw, I hate dogs. Why are you wearing glasses? Oh, to help me see? They're hideous. Throw them in the trash. Excuse me? You look fucking weird. Okay, I'm leaving. It's because I smile too much, isn't it?
The power of persistence. So nowadays, girls have a lot of options. So what you want to do is you want to be persistent without being needy. Say, cute, I almost don't want to ruin you. No response. Cute, I almost don't want to ruin you. Once again, no response. Okay, fine, ruin each other. No response. And a few days, a week later.
So if someone, not just women, anyone, does not respond to 4 text messages over the span of several weeks, they definitely want you. They are so into you. You should keep texting them. He also has a YouTube channel where he invites triggered feminists to engage with him in very productive debates.
You just said I was passive aggressive. You need to now tell me how you think I'm being passive aggressive.
Like, just in that statement, like, your whole attitude is very passive aggressive. Like, you're not directly yelling at me or cursing at me, but it's very much, it's like a passive form of aggressiveness. I don't know how to put it plainly than that.
Even though it's just a trap for him to be able to call women crazy and passive aggressive in the thumbnails and get more clicks. So I'm gonna be proactive and say I will not be participating in that. Thank you, even though it sounds very appealing.
I mean, I think there's a reason the whole chat is saying, why is this chick being so passive aggressive?
But I am a kind, gentle-hearted woman, and I want to make things easier for him. So we'll just skip that part, and I'll go straight to posing for his thumbnail. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey, 115. This is our room. Looks like there's only one bed. Oh, there's another bed right there, actually. It's okay, I'll take the floor. I mean, if you want, but like I said, there's one right there. You know, when your mother hired me to be your bodyguard. Actually, you're supposed to be more like a travel companion who sometimes does errands for me, like picking up my dry cleaning, which you didn't do today. I couldn't stand you. Ouch, okay? But now I can't stop thinking about you. Kinda wish you'd channel some of that thinking into my dry cleaning. I guess I'm wondering if there's any chance you feel the same way. If I say yes, will you go pick up my dry cleaning? Yes. Okay, then yes. Yes. Hey guys, and welcome back to... My name is ChadChad. Not really. And the hair is red now. If you don't like it, you're gonna have to take it up with the Chadlings. They made that decision, not me. And then go follow me on Instagram so that you can vote when I inevitably am about to make an impulsive decision to do with my appearance. I wanna talk about POV TikTokers again because I can't seem to avoid them. That's probably because every POV TikToker page I find always has millions and millions of followers. For someone who spends so much time on TikTok, you'd think I'd be used to seeing POVs of people falling in love with their bodyguard. But I'm not. By the way, who started the bodyguard thing? Why is that the new, like, mafia boyfriend? Bodyguards have shifts. You would need more than one. They have to switch out. And why can you only afford one hotel room that happens to have one bed in it? If you can afford a bodyguard, you can afford 2 hotel rooms, okay?
Are you okay? You seem a little off. Oh, okay. First of all, nothing to be embarrassed about. Totally natural. Second of all, let's get this jacket around that waist. Don't worry. It's my jacket, doesn't have cooties. Alright, I know I got a pad here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is for you. If you want a tampon, go to the nurse's office. She's got plenty. You're gonna be wanting these. Tylenol ibuprofen. It helps with the cramps. And, yep. New shorts. They might be a little big on you, and if they are, don't worry. You can take my jacket home. Just bring it to me tomorrow. Okay? You're gonna be fine.
So, you had an idea and you were like, this is a good one. So you came up with what you were gonna say.
Let's get this jacket around that waist.
Filmed it, watched it back, probably a lot more than one time. And at no point did it cross your mind to be like, maybe I shouldn't smirk or wink at the hypothetical student I'm talking to in this. The confidence it takes to watch this back and have 0 second thoughts is substantial. This video makes him seem like kind of a savior, like he's doing this person a huge favor when it's just the bare minimum, really. Like if a woman made this TikTok, everybody would be like, yeah? And? Yeah, I'm okay with touching an unused pad or tampon, and I'm not totally repulsed by periods. I'm just not like other guys.
Let's get this jacket around that waist. Don't worry, it's my jacket, doesn't have cooties.
And the jacket comment, where did that come from? Here, use my jacket to cover the stain. Great, thank you. Don't worry, it doesn't have cooties or anything. No weird germs. It's perfectly clean. Well, I wasn't thinking that. Oh yeah, this is another one I keep seeing. POV, a father tests your love for his son. I don't know how comfortable I would be, personally, with the knowledge that my son-in-law or daughter-in-law was willing to shoot me at any given moment. I feel like it might add some tension to the next few Thanksgiving dinners. Hey, remember that time I made a joke about you killing me to prove that you love my son and you were actually gonna do it? Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, it was. I laugh about it a lot. Can you pass the mashed potatoes, please? Yeah, sure. If you prove you love them. What? Prove you love the mashed potatoes. Are you serious? Right now, what is your obsession with this? Take this knife and kill those mashed potatoes. Why is that the deciding factor though? Like, where is that gonna be helpful at all? Why can't it be something more tame? Like, how many hours would you listen to my son talk about seasonal content on Destiny 2 before you lose your goddamn mind? This is the Up soundtrack, so it's really sad. Imagine it in your head because of copyright, okay? When I saw this, I was confused because I thought the car hit her and that's why she was screaming. All right, did you get your pillow? Yes, Dad. What about your sleeping bag? Dad, I've got it. I'm gonna be fine. I know, I'm sorry. It's just my baby's first camping trip without me. Where does the time go? Dad, don't get all mushy. You're right. I'm sorry. Bye, honey. Have fun. Bye, Dad. Oh, stay out of... Oh, I got hit by a car. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Please don't sue me. What? Are you gonna call an ambulance? Oh my God.
Hey, oops. Sorry, did not mean to interrupt. Hello, young lady. Nice to have a pretty thing like you around here. Anyways, wanted to tell you that I'm gonna take your mom out. We're gonna get dinner for like 4 hours, so you know, do your little thing. Left money on the table, order whatever you want. Welcome again. All right, you guys have your fun. Okay. Oh no, act like I ain't even here. Just have your fun.
Hey Siri, what year is it?
2021.
Thank you. Just needed confirmation.
JK, it's 1934. White women have been allowed to vote for just over 10 years. Black women and other women of color will have to fight for another 31 to vote. Since a woman's only function in society is to marry and have children, losing her virginity before marriage is comparable to losing her worth as a human being, and therefore must be protected by her father. This gross tradition will be carried on by future generations and evolve into a cutesy trend where men joke about not letting their daughters have sex or be alone with a male partner. Men will probably still do whatever they want though. By the way, you're running low on laundry detergent.
Hey Siri.
Yes, Chad?
Order more laundry detergent, please.
I'm sorry, Chad. I need a man's permission to make any purchase over $5.
Of course, because it's
1934.
1934, right.
Yes, correct, you dumbass.
So he just shoots them. I can't say I'm surprised. Most of these POVs either end with misogyny or someone dying. I don't understand though. POV, one of the parents hit on my wife. Which parents? Like, are you at a PTA meeting or do you mean your parents? Because I can't decide which one is worse. Why is she so nonchalant about what just happened? Honey, these are my moms. This is Abby, my girlfriend. It's nice to meet you. Abby, that is such a lovely name. I guess it had to match the rest of you, huh? Did you just shoot your mother? Oh well.
Back the up. When did this become a whorehouse?
Can someone please tell me why these are a staple in POV TikToker content? Every page, without fail. Remember ladies, don't cuddle your boyfriend because that makes you a whore. But ChadChad, it's not sexist, okay? It's not because it's his daughter, it's his child. He would do the same thing if it was his son. He's just trying to protect his child.
Take the rubber off. Meat to meat. Meat to meat. Meat to meat.
That's the same page. I don't think I could find a better example of a double standard, but it's just a really funny, super silly, goofy, funny joke, guys. Super silly. I love TikTok. It's almost like these guys have to fill out a questionnaire or attend the same seminar before they're allowed to make POV TikToks. Welcome everyone, and thank you for attending our mandatory course. A closed notes exam will be passed out once our discussion here has concluded. So, any questions to start us off? Yes. Yeah, my name's Chad. When you say closed notes, does that mean that I can't look at the answers of this guy sitting next to me? No, that's cheating and has never been allowed. Yes, you. Yeah, can I, instead of taking the exam, can I make a POV of me taking the exam? Will you be smirking and winking in a way that would make no sense in that scenario? Yeah, then yes. First discussion point. You have a son who has multiple STDs and a new girlfriend every week because of his emotional immaturity and inability to recognize that he's the only common denominator in his failed relationships, which he always recounts with, "I don't know, man, she was just crazy." How do you react? Nice. He's such a good kid. I'm so proud of my son. He's incredible. I look up to him. New girl every week. My, how he's grown. Interesting. All right. Next discussion point. Your daughter is in a healthy, long-term relationship, and you walk in on her and her boyfriend cuddling on the couch. Oh God, no. What? No. God, no. What? Please. Did you say? How could she do this to me? My daughter is a fucking slut. All right, I've had enough of these. You're welcome. This is typically where people would do an ad read, but I'm still a baby YouTuber. So thank you to you for sponsoring this video by watching it and interacting with it. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Are we almost there yet? This is why we don't show ourselves in the sunlight. There is so much sun around. Without having to walk like 8,000 miles, people would know we're different. You literally one-punch manned a moving vehicle. This is what I am. It's like diamonds. Or honey. I mean, diamonds, sure, but I don't know if it looks like. This video is sponsored by Honey. Honey is the #1 shopping tool in America that automatically searches the internet for promo codes and discounts so that you don't have to. Instead, you can spend that time rewatching the Twilight series and reminiscing about when your biggest problem in life was Jacob cutting his hair. Because why did you do that, Stephanie? Why? When available, Honey finds discounts of 18% on average. For example, if I wanted to buy this Edward doll, which I do, I really do, 18% off the current listing price would save you over $15. One of my favorite things about Honey is that if there isn't a big enough discount available, you can add the item to your list and they'll notify you if there's a price drop. All you have to do is click Add to Drop List and wait for Honey to do all the work. And I will wait for you, Edward. I will. But Twilight-related treasures aren't the only thing Honey can save you money on. Honey can be used on most of the sites you're probably already using for clothes, shoes, and even video games. So you can enjoy free savings and get that little boost of serotonin from watching the price go down, courtesy of Honey. It only takes a few clicks to add Honey to your browser. Use the link in my description, joinhoney.com/ChadChad, click Add Extension, then wham bam, thank you ma'am, you have access to the internet's most convenient shopping assistant. Thank you for listening, and thank you to Honey for sponsoring this video. You better hang on tight, Spider Monkey. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And I was not allowed to watch Twilight when it came out. Did this lead to a deep obsession with the entire franchise due to my unhealthily curious mind? No, why would you think that it did that? Because it didn't. I'm not saying that Twilight is at the root of every modern day vampire obsession. I'm just saying that it probably is, because you can't tell me that the period where middle schoolers were drawing bite marks on their neck and pretending their Minute Maid fruit punch was blood didn't cause just a little bit of a shift in our timeline. Rule #1 of TikTok vampires: if your girlfriend has injured herself, do not show concern at all. Oh, also smirk. That's not just like vampire TikToks, that's just TikTok in general. Smirk at everything. Girlfriend breaking up with you, failing a class, parents in the hospital. Sadly though. So I'm not sure if his girlfriend is aware of his vampire-ness? Vampiricalness. Good. I'm glad we did that. If she is, does she want him to kill her? Or because she has to know how this stuff works, right? Hello, my vampire boyfriend who has an animalistic reaction to blood that will probably lead to you killing me. Look at this cut on my stomach. It has blood. I've taken note of the blood on your stomach and you are correct. I will now be killing you. As long as your smirk is the last thing I look upon, I die a contented woman. Not to nitpick, but I will, because that's kind of my job and I wouldn't have content otherwise. But if you're a vampire and you only consume people for food, would you not eventually learn how to have manners about it? Like, this is the equivalent of us regular people shoving hot Takis into our mouth, rubbing Taki dust all over our face and our chin, and then just going to English class. Hey Chad, you've got a little, what's up on your, yeah, you've got Taki dust just all over your face. Taki. Still? Oh. What is that? What's that smell? It's like morning breath and damp armpits.
It's delicious.
Who let a human enroll in an all-monster school anyway? What asshole was responsible for that? So, Deborah, you'll be attending a new school. It has great amenities. It has a pool, a nationally recognized sports team, all for the very low cost of your entire life. What was that last part? Nationally recognized sports team? No, the last part. Oh, well, it'll probably be the genitals. Yeah, I've heard they like to save those for last. Wait, I'm sorry. Phew, it's okay. It's kneecaps last, genitals first. Deborah?
Hey, baby, I thought you were waiting downstairs for me. Oh, this? Oh, it was nothing. I was just, shaving, obviously, you know. Happens all the time, right?
No, I don't think it does. I don't personally shave my face, but if I did, I like to think I'd look at this as a negative outcome. I want to know how I got these scars. Pure incompetence.
So I'm ready for a date now. Just wash this cut off cut, obviously. Am I a vampire? What? That's so stupid. I totally respect your opinion on everything.
Totally respect your opinion on everything, babe. Except this. Take notes, guys, because next time you cheat on your girl, this is how you get her off your back. No, I didn't sleep with Erica, obviously. We accidentally made love. Happens all the time. The text that said, can't wait to see you later, was metaphorical, okay? She metaphorically was gonna suck on these.
But, I mean, come on. That's vampires? Come on, what's next? Werewolves?
I would love a vampire movie to be made where the vampire just gaslights their love interest the entire time. Wait.
How did you get over to me?
I was standing right next to you, Bella.
You were next to your car.
No, I wasn't.
Do you mean to say the 104-year-old man who fell in love with a 17-year-old and refused to do the do with her unless they got married didn't have an airtight moral code? Who'd have thunk it?
Is there a problem? Oh, that was me and my family. We were camping last night. Yeah, we were in the woods, yeah. Yeah, we were up pretty late. We were having a blast. I'll tell them to keep it down. Thank you. What did I tell you?
The person knocking on this door is one of the bravest souls alive. They heard screaming from the woods in the middle of the night, and they said, most people would call the cops, but not me. I'm gonna wait until the next morning and confront these people personally, because if there is one thing I hate about a possible murder happening, it's how it interferes with the neighborhood's sleep schedule.
I should have figured to bite their neck. Keep them quiet. I don't care what you have to use. Keep them quiet.
There's just something about a very loud HVAC that takes away from a person's attempt to seem dominant or intimidating. I don't care what you have to do, keep them quiet. What did they say?
Boss, I really can't hear you. I think it's getting louder, actually. Oh, great. You hurt their feelings.
They're crying
Don't
now.
cry.
No, it's okay. I am begging y'all to never stop putting yourselves in 6x speed. This is the best thing I've seen in weeks. I will be starting a petition to have all romance movies follow this format. Miss Bennett, Mr. Darcy, I trust your family is in. Quiet, Mr. Darcy, and kiss me, you fool. Yeah, your teacher's a moron. Mortals being oblivious amuses me. That sounds like something a guy with the Joker as his profile picture would say, or someone parodying a guy with the Joker as his profile picture would say. We've come full circle. I don't know what's real anymore. Am I really here? Are you really there? Is my name really ChadChad?
Just don't know why I'm addicted.
I love how most of these portray vampires as these sexy, irresistible beings. I mean, of course they do, thanks to Stephanie and the Vampire Diaries. But it's particularly funny to me considering how the folklore of vampires probably started. Like, it was probably just a bunch of people in the olden days desperate for some food and vitamins, so they had to resort to sipping the old human fruit punch.
Mule, thou mother is dead. No, yes. Now fetch the salt. Please, let me at least say goodbye. Of course. Merciful God, Agatharius has died. Fetch the garlic. Betzius, thou knowest how deathly allergic I am to garlic. Cast it aside, I never wish to look upon it again. Forgive me, Lord Jacobius. Thy garlic hath killed Sir Meatsback. I decree garlic to be the most dangerous of vegetables. Jedediah Sariah, write that down. Of course, sir. And tell thy children and thy children's children of how evil garlic hath been to us. Immediately, sir. Shall we prepare Meatsback for dinner? How durst thou? His flesh hath been tainted by the garlic. I am the lowest of low, sir. By the garlic. Sir, Bethesmiel's mother and Agatharius. They live. It was just a quick bout of the plague, sir. Nothing we can't handle. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. If you want to follow me on other stuff, that's my Instagram, that's my Twitter. I don't usually plug that stuff, but I'm close to getting 10,000 followers on Instagram, and then I have the feature where I can tell you to swipe up, which would make me feel important. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. school, homework, detention, swirlies. There are lots of reasons why someone may not want to put their kids in a typical schooling environment, and there are lots of reasons why kids themselves hate school, especially if they live in the US. Maybe not the worst education system in the world, but we sure are gunning for it. With all those reasons, it can make sense that someone may want to try out alternative schooling methods, the most popular being probably online schooling, which is something that a lot of people became familiar with in 2020. With online assignments and Zoom classes, it makes pretending to do algebra while playing Animal Crossing much easier. Then of course you have homeschooling, where your parents get to decide whether you're a dumb kid with no friends or a smart kid with no friends. But recently I found out there's a third option.
So we don't teach our children anything. Everything that they learn is in response to either their interests or their questions. We have no curriculum, we have no school hours. We really just respond whenever they want to know something and do our best to make sure they really get it.
Free schooling or unschooling is like a branch of homeschooling minus the schooling. This website says it's an educational philosophy that relies on a kid's innate curiosity and desire to learn. In families that practice unschooling, students do not attend school and do not follow any set homeschool curriculum. So they typically don't have any courses. They just go about their day, and if the kid happens to ask a question like, hey, what's math? Then the parent would explain it and try to teach in the moment, which relies on the kid to ask really good, insightful questions all the time, which they usually do. Mom, why is my booger purple? Also, during which year did the French Revolution end? But she goes on to show us an example of the unschooling her son has been doing.
My son's 6, and it took some patience and not comparing myself to other moms, but this is his book. Look at this. Lamp, egg, jar, lion. This is him doing this by himself.
So her son is 6 years old, and this is seemingly the first time he's ever written words down. All of the top comments are pointing out that this isn't very advanced for a 6-year-old, and I don't have a way to gauge whether it is or not, so I asked my mom, who homeschooled 5 kids. She said, well, there are way too many factors to consider. Are they a first child with a stay-at-home mom? Is their birthday at the end of the year? Then wrong there. That's the wrong there, Mom. Yeah, that looks about like I would expect a 6-year-old to write. That doesn't seem extraordinary. And then, of course, she closed it out with the smirking emoji because she thinks it's just a regular smiling emoji, and I am not going to explain to her why it's not. But regardless of skill level, I don't know that this can be called writing, not because of how it looks, but because she mentions he's been going around the house and copying these words down, so he can't write them from memory and probably doesn't know what they mean. He's just mimicking the lines of the letters, so this is more like drawing. She's also said that they teach in moments exactly like this. This is where they would educate while the kid is showing interest in the topic, but I don't think she did that.
This is him doing this by himself.
From what we can see, they didn't go into any more depth. There isn't any more writing aside from what he put there initially, so they didn't turn it into a lesson and have him practice. But they did stop to make a TikTok, so while he's not getting a proper education, at least his parents are using him to become social media influencers. Phew. My light just...
And my big fear about free schooling was that if my kids only went towards what they were interested in, saving all of their real estate only for things they're interested in, not cramming it with anything necessary, I was concerned that they would never be interested in things like reading and writing and math.
To counter this fear, have you tried teaching them reading and writing and math? It's really good for kids to learn at this age, and he clearly wants to. If you don't make an actual plan to educate them now, this is the level that they're gonna stay at. The motivation is only gonna decrease. Hey, Timmy, you wanna learn about the alphabet now? Egg. Timmy, it's not cute anymore. Egg. Timmy, you're 17. Egg. But something Timmy would want to learn about is today's sponsor. Timmy. This video is sponsored by Opera. Whenever I'm editing on a time crunch, I have a tab open for music, a tab open for sound effects, one for PNGs, one for pictures of Riz Apple, and then bam, suddenly I have 33 tabs open at the same time. Opera is a web browser that offers a variety of features, including context-based tab grouping that makes your tabs cuddled together and save space. So no matter how disorganized your mind is, Opera makes it look like you have things under control. I'm a big fan of their built-in ad blocker that you just toggle on or off, no extra steps or extensions required. It makes everything move more smoothly, and the sidebar feature is also great because you can control your music and check messages without having to open more tabs or close out of the browser. It's just all right there. You can even customize your Opera browser with their wallpapers. They've got animated ones, or you can add your own. And with their Aria feature, you can ask questions and get immediate answers from the web. It's also available in the sidebar, so always there if you need it. Or you can highlight text and it'll give you a quick description of the word or topic you're looking at. If you want to check it out, just use my link in the description and download Opera today. Thanks to Opera for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. She says he'll ask about math sometimes too.
Same with addition. Mom, what's 7 plus 5? It will come at the right time.
Why does she pause like this? The stare that she does is so scary. If my mom looked at me like this after I asked a math question, I would never ask one again. But maybe this is a one-off. Maybe she was just really excited, and typically she does turn questions like this into a teaching moment.
When you say that somebody's bad energy and you don't like them because they're bad energy, what you're really saying is that they remind you of yourself.
What if that was a teaching moment? What if they were about to ask what trigonometry is? While she doesn't push her kids to learn things like reading and writing, she does make sure to give lessons on the really essential things.
There was a god named Kronos, and he was so afraid that one of his babies was going to take over his kingdom that he said, every time one of my sons is born, I'm going to eat that. I'm gonna eat my own son.
Learning the ABCs? No. We're too busy learning about cannibalistic deities. It's more important, and Kronos is really cool. He kinda ate. Her child is asking questions here, but mostly because he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Why is he gonna eat his own son?
Because that's the nature of chronological or Kronos time.
Ma'am, this child is not learning anything from what you just said. Even if this kid understood what that answer meant, it wouldn't be an answer, because her answer was just, that's just the nature of chronological time. Just because it does, that's how it is. You can tell he's completely lost, but it doesn't matter because this lesson isn't for his benefit, it's for hers. More specifically, it's for her business's benefit because she promotes her book and website at the end of it. On that website, you can get some of her free audiobooks, or you can enroll in her school workshop for money. So she can teach, but only if you're a paying customer. Maybe your kids would be able to read if they weren't so broke. Oh, you want to count to 100? Why don't you put 100 big ones right here first? Let's start there. One of the key points in unschooling is that the kids learn life skills and not just scholarly ones. For example, how to cut vegetables.
I'm amazed. Technique, baby. Technique. Good job.
Is the point of this to prove that unschooling is effective here? Because to me, it just proves that over the course of 4 years, your child developed fine motor skills, and I don't think unschooling is responsible for that. If anything, they should be way better at this. If they're at home doing it all the time, they should be Zorro at this point. She's got a literal baby waving a knife around, and the only warning she's giving is in a sing-songy voice.
If you cut your finger off, na 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 na. So be careful now, baby.
This kid does not have the motor skills or the mental capacity to understand how dangerous this is, especially when she's acting like it's a silly thing happening. I'm gonna go in that door. Don't go in there. Whoa, why not? It's very dangerous. You will probably die. Your demise is imminent. Those seem kind of important though. While I was looking into this account, I stumbled onto another unschooling mom.
Day one of unschooling, and I've got my kids helping me to clean the car out. Teaching them hard work, taking care of the things that you love, that you need, and also getting the car clean.
Oh, so like chores. You're educating them by having them do regular house chores. You can't claim that cleaning the car and learning hard work is an acceptable replacement for actual curriculum. Cleaning and taking care of things is something that kids should be learning on top of their regular education, not instead of. This parent said she pulled her kids out of school to do this because she was unhappy with the public education system.
We have 52 days until I pull my child out of public school and start unschooling him. Lots of hands-on stuff to teach him these things, not just reading out of a fucking which is what's wrong with public school.
And while yes, there are a lot of things wrong with the public education system, I don't think that books in and of themselves are what's wrong with it. Books are usually pretty helpful, learning-wise. Not to be controversial, I don't know if she had maybe just a personal bad experience with books. You've got a lot of nerve showing up here.
It's been 5 years, just let it go.
Let it go? You stole my college application essay.
Not this again.
I didn't get into Yale because of you.
I was in a bind.
Give me my paper back. And again, none of these are actual lesson plans. This is just hanging out with your kid, which is important, but so is being able to read a ruler. Very weird hat. Or even knowing what a number 2 pencil is. Why do they call it a number 2 pencil? Why don't they just call it a poopy pencil? She also claims that going to the grocery store qualifies as an unschooling lesson.
Now they're gonna go grocery shopping with me, and we're gonna learn about reading labels. We're gonna learn about math and money. When you're buying groceries, you need to make sure that the quality of it is good. So turn it over. See the prices on them right here? You typically want to make sure that you pick the lowest price.
These are just regular life skills that you should be teaching your kid whether they're unschooling or not. And how many times can a trip to the grocery store count as school? Because after a few, they're probably good to go, right? And next we have Timothy, graduating with a bachelor's in putting things in the cart and a minor in not buying rotten strawberries. Thank you. They said I couldn't do it. F the haters. Look at me now. When explaining her unschooling plan, she said the main things she'll be focusing on are starting a garden, great, and that she's gonna be teaching them how to establish boundaries. You should be doing that already. And she's gonna teach them how to bake and cook. You should do that already. And also sports.
Also gonna be doing lots of sports. So he'll be in any sport, every sport that we can possibly think of, because we will now have time to do so.
Okay, so now that we've listed all the extracurriculars, what are you gonna teach them?
I'll be taking them to the aquarium and zoos and learning through life experiences.
Oh! They're gonna learn through life experiences, kind of like everyone else who is alive. The only references she makes to actual school subjects are like this.
Day 2 of unschooling, and we're at the park learning how to have fun. But before you get your panties in a wad, listen. Yes, we're going to be doing reading and writing and math and maybe science, but it's not going to look the same as traditional public school. It's going to be different.
These are just things that you should have mapped out before pulling your kids out of school. I never do anything for my kids without a plan, and I have 2 billion of them, and I make sure each and every one of them has a bed made out of galvanized steel with eco-friendly wood and a mattress that I borrowed from my aunt. Based on some of her older videos, it seems like she made this decision due to personal issues she was having with her kids' school.
The other day, or a couple weeks ago, she sent home in his folder a piece of paper that had a signature side and a date side. And she told him, didn't say nothing to me. Told him to tell me I needed to take his homework out of his folder every single night, sign and date this piece of paper, and send it back to her every single day.
This video has been deleted now, but she's complaining that her son's teacher asked her to sign and date his homework every night, which is usually just to show that you're involved in your kids' schooling and that you understand what they're currently doing in school. And of all the things you have to take care of as a parent, this seems like one of the easiest ones, but she literally refused to do it.
Now, listen, I took that piece of paper out and I said, I'm not doing that, baby. I run a massive business through social media. I don't have time, literally.
I don't have time to help with my kids' education. However, I do have time to be completely and solely responsible for it. What's really sad about this is that her kid clearly wants her to sign. He makes a comment about some kind of reward system they have, some bonus he gets, and she can't be bothered. But isn't the point of unschooling to put your kids' individual needs first? Isn't the argued benefit that your teacher is your parent who knows you really well and has your individual best interests in mind? If you couldn't do that for literal seconds every night, what makes you think you're gonna be able to do it 24/7 every single day? For some reason, she titled this Teacher on a Power Trip, and the teacher is just asking her to do something that probably all the parents are asked to do. It's a very simple instruction, and I thought that those were important to her.
Teaching them how to follow instructions.
Those who can't do teach, I guess. The way she describes her unschooling plan just sounds like a pretty immature grasp of what it's gonna take. It's almost like the kid is the one who came up with it.
Okay, so first we're gonna go to the park.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go to the swimming pool.
Then we'll do school.
I'm not done. Then we're gonna go to the grocery store and buy 500,000 Go-Gurts.
How is that school?
It's math, bitch.
Another concern people had with her unschooling was her kids losing the socialization they get at school. And her response was, oh, they don't need that actually.
We don't actually need socialization skills. We need to know how to communicate, which you can do with your parents. We need to know how to connect, which you can do with your parents. And those are skills that you take for the rest of your life to make friendships.
All of the things she's listing are things you learn from socializing. We don't actually need socialization. We need to know how to socialize, how to be social, how to interact with people socially in a social way. Her argument is kind of that you can get all the socialization you need from your parents and don't need to hang out with kids your age. And she believes that going to the grocery store is also a form of socialization.
There's so many ways you could teach your child how to be social. Take them on grocery shopping trips. Take them to go to the zoo, and teach them how to talk to people. Lead by example.
I had no idea that going to the grocery store was so beneficial. It's a math lesson, it's a social visit, it's kind of a one-stop shop, I guess. She also has this video, which isn't a great sign.
If the worst thing that happens to my kids from unschooling is not knowing how to socialize, I think they'll be fine. I never leave my house and don't like people either, but I'm still happy and successful.
And if she's leading by example,
lead by example.
Something tells me they also won't leave the house a lot. And it's kind of hard to practice the unschooling method and learn through life experiences when you aren't having any experiences. But I'm sure they'll never get tired of hanging out with their parents or struggle to connect with people their age in the future. Hey, you want to grab a drink with us? If we go to Applebee's, I have a coupon. Oh, we were thinking like a club. Ooh, love a good club. Very hard to get the mayo right though. No, like dancing. Now you're talking.
Why are your pants so high?
What happens when you send your kid to a classroom for 8 hours a day? That is outside influences impacting your child, because what they're going to learn isn't just coming from you. Beliefs that they're going to have aren't just coming from you.
Isn't that a good thing though? Your kid shouldn't only believe and think things that you think. Shouldn't they get a bunch of different opinions and beliefs from people and get a variety of perspectives? If your idea of schooling is making sure that your kid thinks exactly like you, that sounds less like education and more like conditioning. And unschooling is supposed to be about specializing your kid's education based on their specific ideas and interests. You can't tailor education to an individual if you don't see them as an individual. Also, the successful business she keeps referring to is a pyramid scheme.
I'm very proactive inside of my profession and my career of being an entrepreneur. They're likely going to follow that path because they're going to see how successful.
So, at least she can teach them shapes. A little bit of this reminds me of how I was raised. Again, I was homeschooled. You probably didn't know that. Just kidding. It's probably the only thing you know about me. Sorry, okay? Sorry I'm so mysterious and suave. Sorry I'm so shampoo coated. But my homeschooling wasn't really in an attempt to make me more prepared for the world or because I couldn't necessarily handle a typical school environment. It was more because normal kids are secular and besties with Satan. Sometimes they say things like, hey, you should smoke this, or fart, and both of those are equally as bad. The sole reason for my being homeschooled was religion and being able to limit the amount of interaction I had with the outside world, whether it be people or media. I wasn't allowed to watch PG-13 movies until I was 22. Just imagine being told you're not allowed to watch Jumanji, the Kevin Hart one, as a tax-paying citizen. And I think I would be better at a lot of things if I'd been able to interact with people my age before I was basically in my 20s. I missed out on a lot of skills, like how to interact with people, how to not perceive every human being as a potential threat, how to order a milkshake at Sonic without breaking down in tears. Isolating your kids and making yourself the only presence in their life is probably less about what's good for them and more about what's good for you. And it's completely normal to have anxieties about where your kids are or how outside sources are going to affect them, but that doesn't mean that you should stop them from interacting with outside sources at all. That just sounds like you have anxieties that are being passed down to the next generation, like an heirloom, like a little apprehensive piece of furniture. You okay, man? Yeah, just some chest pain. And I'm not saying you shouldn't homeschool your kids or do alternative schooling, because I'm sure a lot of kids would benefit from something like that. But just don't do it bad. Just do it good. Otherwise, your kid's gonna end up like me in 20 years, and you don't want that. That is a threat. Anyway, guys, I gotta go to the grocery store for the 5th time today, so I gotta go.
Fiction is true the same way numbers are true, I would say. Like, you know, if you have one apple and one orange and one banana, the commonality between all of those three is 1. And you might say, well, is 1 as real as one fruit? Is the abstraction 1 as real as one fruit? And I would say, it depends on what you mean by real, but representing things mathematically and abstractly gives you incredible power, and you could make the case that the abstraction is actually more real than the phenomena that it represents.
Water, one of the most vital resources on the planet, something that we can't live without, and something that momfluencers can't bear the taste of without 2 pounds of powdered pineapple Fanta mix and heart-shaped ice cubes made of pink lemonade. So it makes sense that something as important as water, something of this magnitude, deserves to be carried in a vessel of the same importance. Something sturdy, something cute, something that retails for up to $60 before tax. So when Stanley Cups started blowing up online, we found that vessel. For the past year or so, I had never really heard of Stanley Cups, and if you still haven't, Stanley Cups are to Hydro Flasks what Hydro Flasks are to Yeti Cups. I feel like I need to have something in my hand. I can't do this without something in my hand. Oh, perfect. Look at him. Aww, bestie. Every few years or so, there's a new water bottle brand that everybody wants for Christmas, and if you don't have it, you're a loser. Oh, so you just want to drink water and you don't care about how on trend the container holding it is? That is so thirsty. Like all the brands before, Stanley makes water bottles, but their bottles have a little handle on the side, a little thing to grip, so that you can finally handle the grippy. But what people can't handle is Stanley's Valentine's Day collaboration with the poo-poo head company known as Starbucks. The limited edition cups were hot pink instead of Stanley's usual collection, which only has light pink, and we don't want that. We want our grippies hot, and pink. To put it simply, people have been losing their gourds over these cups. The release of these cups was like Black Friday for people who know all the lyrics to Lavender Haze. This was the most chaotic thing to happen in like 2 days, which isn't a long time, but this year has been crazy, okay? Gypsy Rose's husband has a big dick. And that's something I know now. There were literally people camping out in Target parking lots at 3, 4 in the morning just waiting for them to open so that they could storm the display like they were in the battle at Helm's Deep. There was one person who fell mid-sprint and no one even checked on her. No one cared. They all just turned on her. One of you will betray me come the morn. No, we would never do that. I would never ever do that for only 30 pieces of silver and a hot pink Stanley Cup. They made a pink one? Well, hang on. I mean, why wait until morning? Guys, he's in here. No, wait, that's not. Sorry, man, they're BPA free. Yeah, come on, don't be cross. Judas. But someone who would never betray you is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Care Of. One of the reasons I've never been able to keep up with a vitamin routine is all the time you have to put into finding each individual one. You get one here and one there, and then when they run out, you have to do it again. Well, not anymore, you don't, because Care Of offers a curated vitamin routine based off your specific goals and lifestyle. You take a quiz for a few minutes, and Care Of sends your specialized products every month in a counter-friendly box with your daily vitamins already zipped in this little bag, so you literally just have to grab it and go. It makes it way easier to take them every day, but if you need an extra reminder, just download their free app where you can set up and track your routine goals, whether it's getting enough protein or going outside. Yeah, that's right. Go touch grass. Based on my quiz, I've been taking iron and keratin because my hair still hasn't forgiven me for last year. I've also been trying this collagen because my skin gets way worse in the winter. But this stuff is great. It's unflavored, and I mean actually unflavored, so I can just mix it into water and then ta-da! Take that winter. Checkmate. If you want to check them out, just use the QR code here or click the link in the description and use code ChadChad for 50% off your first order at Care Of. Thank you to Care Of for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. The funny thing about people running through Target like this is that I can almost guarantee that every one of them already has a Stanley Cup. There are people who collect Stanley Cups like Pokemon cards. I've talked a little about skincare on TikTok and how people will have ridiculous amounts of skincare products that no one person would ever need. Some people do the same thing with Stanley Cups. They'll have cabinets dedicated to Stanley Cups or walls with shelves crammed full of them in every possible color to go with their different outfits. There are at least 32 cups in this picture. One person does not need that many cups. I've heard 2 girls only need 1 cup. I heard that somewhere. The Valentine's Day tumblers were $45 and they had other ones for less money, like the shorter ones, but nobody cares about those for some reason. No one cares about the short kings, even in drinkware. Shame on y'all. After all this crazy stuff went down, Target had to start making systems to try and avoid the chaos. In a lot of videos, they sell out in literal minutes. People were grabbing them so quickly that they had to start enforcing a 2 per person limit on the cups. Some Targets were apparently even handing out tickets to the lines in front of Target.
How many does y'all get, you know?
And if you didn't get handed a ticket, you can't buy a cup. Like, there's no point in you even going to the display if you don't have this ticket. You basically have to win the lottery to buy one of these cups. Actually, it's not even like winning the lottery. It's like having to win a lottery just to be able to buy a ticket to win the lottery. Hey man, how's it going? Can I get the Powerball? You got a ticket? Not yet. No, it's the Powerball. You gotta have a ticket to buy a ticket, okay? I don't care how powerful your balls are. Some stores had cops guarding the display, and you might be thinking that's kind of overkill. It's not like anyone's doing anything illegal. Think again. Think twice. Think.
You're a fucking loser.
This guy grabs an entire box from behind the counter, which is crazy. I don't care about Starbucks or Target, but don't stress out the employees. They're already over your shit without you doing anything illegal. You're legally a pain in the ass. But then these people body slam and tackle him.
Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! Yeah, stop him!
Everyone rallied together over this box of Stanley Cups like their lives depended on it. I've seen less of a Samaritan response during anything else. Oh my god, that man is stealing a box of Stanley Cups. He's stealing Stanley Cups.
No, it's a baby. I'm stealing a baby.
Oh, thank God. I thought he was doing something really bad.
Come on, I'm a kidnapper, not a monster.
Goo goo gaga. Goo goo goo, ga ga ga. And after this whole struggle, it looks like there's only one cup in this box.
No, it's okay. We're gonna call law enforcement.
You just 1v12'd these people for one piece of drinkware. And I understand being excited about something that's limited edition. People do it with video games and collectibles all the time. But we're talking about reusable water bottles. It helps the environment because you only need one, like a cast iron skillet or underwear. But some people like to kill two birds with one stone, or all birds with one environmental crisis, and use both. On the bright side, this is more efficient. This way, the plastic will end up in the ocean faster. Time is money. Money is Stanley cups. My leg itches and my hand is sweaty. This is just insulting, because if you're gonna use plastic water bottles, at least use them. The environmental impact can't be for naught. Verily, unless they can't drink their water, this is completely pointless and just adds an extra step. I just created matches so that we don't have to use rocks to make fires anymore. Amazing, that makes things easier and better. That was way easy. So convenient, right? I know they want the aesthetic, so that's why they have to pour the water into the Stanley, but it's also so they can use the Stanley bowl attachment thing. There's already a container to drink the water from, and there are already bowls. If anything, this is just taking a bowl and putting it on something precarious that your kid's knee is gonna knock out in 2.5 seconds. Nice. And if you take too many grapes from one side, the whole thing will topple over. This is like putting your toddler's food on top of a Jenga tower. And that's another thing about Stanleys, is that people like to make accessories for them, which if you take into account the people who think of these as accessories and buy different colors to go with their outfits, this is accessorizing an accessory. You can accessorize your Stanley with a little tiny Stanley. This is for when your friend who is a mouse is a little parched. You can give it to him, but do not, for the love of God, do not give him a cookie. Don't even get me fucking started. There's also the Amazon must-have TikTok specifically for Stanley cups.
Amazon Stanley must-haves. First up is this silicone boot that serves as a cushion cover for the bottom. It comes in 2 sizes for the 30 ounce or 40 ounce with a custom fit that helps prevent dents and scratches.
She says it's to prevent dents and scratches, but are these denting surfaces when you set them down? No wonder they're so expensive. They're made out of vibranium.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
You can also buy clothes and purses for your Stanley.
This carrier is another favorite, especially if you like to bring your Stanley on the go. It secures around the cup with Velcro for a nice snug fit. This pouch that's designed to strap onto Stanleys so you can keep a few of your important belongings like a cell phone, key fob, and card holder all together.
It kind of seems like a water bottle isn't what you want. You would like a doll, like a Barbie or an American Girl doll. These are probably as expensive as American Girl dolls, which is really hard to be. And this is fine. Some of these are cute. I'm not gonna pretend that they're not, but what isn't cute is whatever this is.
The packaging was so cute, I had to get it laminated. Then I rolled it up and tied it with a scrunchie, added some glue dots to the back. Now I can use my tumbler without messing up the label.
You just laminated garbage. We don't need ways to make trash last longer. Biodegradable. That's for betas. That's why in 2024, I'll be making garbage immortal. Vote for me, and the only degrading you'll see is in the bedroom. And your quality of life. And the economy. I know that this is not every Stanley Cup owner. There are plenty of people who like Stanleys a normal amount, who just want a reusable, cute cup, and who don't try to punch Target employees in the throat. I think all the Valentine's Day cups are sold out now, which sucks, because how am I supposed to get one? There are some people reselling them for over $200, and that's ridiculous. So I guess I'm gonna have to make my own Stanley Cup. So this is my tutorial for how to make your own Stanley Cup. First, you're gonna buy this decal paper from online, and then you're gonna not use that at all, because you you don't have ink for your printer and then it snows in Tennessee way more than anyone is used to. Everyone is staying home from school and work. Everyone is stranded. I'm stranded. I can't go to the grocery store. I'm only eating Chef Boyardee. These are dark times. So then you're gonna have to improvise a little bit. You're gonna have to brainstorm, and then you're gonna remember that your amazing, wonderful manager got you an Insta camera for Christmas, and then you're just gonna take a picture of your design on your phone, print that out, cut it out, fasten it to your cup in a dishwasher waterproof way, and there you go. There is your very own Stanley Cup. You know, Stan Lee, like the guy. Laugh. Then you're gonna test it out. You can take it with you places as long as you don't go any places because you're stranded. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking there's no lid and so it's not gonna be spill proof, but that's actually not factual at all. It is spill proof. Whatever fun things you're up to, you can take it with you. It's just that kind of cup where it's kind of like a companion. It's kind of sentient. It's like its own being. Sometimes it speaks to you. It talks to you. It whispers in your ear at night. You can take it with you when you go sledding in the snow, or you could if you had the fun kind of snow and not the kind of snow that's just sinks down every time you step on it. But the Stanley Cup finds a way. There is always a way to have fun with a Stanley Cup, with this Stanley Cup that you made. So yeah, if you happen to have all these ingredients laying around your house, highly recommend making your own Stanley Cup. That's about gonna do it for me. Send help, reinforcements, send food that doesn't come in a can, send those things from the Hunger Games that the sponsors send, just send help. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, my name is ChadChad. And this is where the magic happens. The Etsy magic. If there's one thing I've learned in my time on Earth, it's that things don't always go how we want them to. And when that happens, there's only so much you can do. You can go to therapy, join a pickleball league, or as I've recently learned, you can go to Etsy.com and pay a witch to make things go your way. I've started getting a lot of spiritual TikToks on my feed recently. Some are just your typical tarot readings that usually go like, I'm seeing that a sexy Libra wants to date you, and also you're about to win $10 million. And that's clearly insane. I would never date a Libra, but I've also been getting TikToks where people have decided to use the spiritual realm for their own advantage.
Me acting like he's crazy for texting me saying he misses me even though I paid a random witch on Etsy $5 to put a spell on him.
A new life hack on TikTok is enlisting the help of witches on Etsy in order to get whatever you want, basically. If you want your ex to come crawling back, if you want your situationship to text you more often, just put a spell on them. Because if there's any guy worth pursuing, it's one that requires supernatural forces to want to talk to you. And this is nothing new. It's a tale as old as time. We'll go to great lengths for love, even if it means buying a spell to get it. But now instead of having to promise your firstborn child, just send him a little cash app. For only $19.99, you too can get a guy named Daryl to call you 20 times in 2 minutes. I've gotten a pretty similar result by not paying my credit card bill, but that guy's name is Capital One. Personally, I really like the idea of being able to get powerful magic from the same place you'd get a resin keychain.
Welcome, traveler. Browse my wares. Could I interest you in handmade earrings that were definitely not dropship, or perhaps an incantation that turns all who have wronged you into dust? I also have cheeks.
So after seeing so many success stories, I was curious. I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Maybe there's an Etsy spell that can make the months November through February disappear, so I don't have to live through them. Or if there's a spell to make someone call you more, maybe there's a spell that can make Capital One stop calling me. That guy is obsessed with me. It's honestly really embarrassing for him. So I decided to do some shopping. Some Etsy shopping. Okay, we're gonna try and find some Etsy spells that are gonna help us find love. Maybe some spells that are gonna make us look really good and give us a jawline. But someone who can give you something even better than that is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bombas. Guys, you may not know this, but it's December. And you know what happens in December? Cold. And you know who doesn't like the cold? Your toes. Your little tootsies. So thank goodness that Bombas has the rootinest, tootinest, warminest socks that you've ever done seen. They've got running socks, calf socks, ankle socks, all made with soft, comfortable material that'll cradle your little tootsies and keep them nice and warm. Maybe sing them a lullaby. It won't do that. It's not included. And the comfort doesn't stop there. With their new holiday drop, Bombas now offers cozy socks that are fuzzy outside and inside. Plus socks made with the softest wool and cashmere blends that'll have your toes jumping for joy this holiday season. Your Bombas purchase can also help spread a little joy, since every pair purchased equals one pair being donated to someone experiencing homelessness. Bombas makes the top 3 clothing items requested in homeless shelters and so far has donated over 150 million of them. So your feet can feel good and do good by checking out Bombas and using code ChadChad to get 20% off your first purchase. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Extreme Millionaire Lottery Spell. Done in less than 12 hours. Spell with me and my oldest grandmother. That's not that big of an achievement. You only have 2 grandmothers. $32.87, but it's on sale for 75% off. Usually it's $131.47. So it's actually like we're losing money if we don't buy this spell. The thing about buying Etsy spells that makes it a little difficult is that you aren't buying anything concrete, and I love buying concrete. The results of a spell can't be guaranteed, so you have no way of weighing a purchase or deciding if the seller is trustworthy or not. It's basically just having to believe that the seller will do what they say they will do. And if there's one kind of person I trust, say it with me, it's people selling me things on the internet. So the only real option I had was to go based on reviews, and those weren't always entirely helpful. Okay, so Tal Ehrlich, thank you for the good and fast service. So I guess that means that Tal won the lottery within the last 4 days? Yeah, that's right. I was homeschooled. Carol Ann said, Luna is an angel. I got my spell. It was super quick and on the night of the full moon, so extra strength. I haven't had a chance to try any lotteries or anything. Landed in hospital yesterday. Okay. Did the spell do that? Luna, I wish you all the love in the world for you and your grandmother. I'll let you know how I get on as soon as anything happens. Okay, so this is an interesting review because she hasn't actually received what she paid for, but she still left 5 stars. This toothbrush is gonna be really cool, and I wish the seller all the love in the world. We'll update you once I have the toothbrush. One might argue that I should have waited to write this review, but why do tomorrow what you can do today? That's what I'm always saying. That's what my oldest grandmother is always saying. Bring back Stubborn X spell. I would rather die. Detailed, brutal reading. What is a brutal reading? It's like they read you a book, but then at the end they beat the shit out of you. Brutal tarot reading, same hour. Brutally honest psychic reading. Okay. Chad, female, general. Like if I'm a war commander? Yes. Love. Is that a yes or no question? I don't know. Wait, or am I in love? Okay. No. Single. Career. Turbulent. Past life. Aren't you supposed to know that question? How am I supposed to know? I have no future. Hopefully not. And then the other goal can be that somebody confesses romantic feelings of some sort to me. And I know what you're thinking, Chad, set realistic goals and expectations. Don't set your goals too high. A lot of the spells I found had to do with love and obsession, with some specifically aimed for stubborn targets, and that's kind of fucked up. Super strong love spell for stubborn target. That's kind of gross. Whether you believe in spells or not, I think it's pretty uncool to try and force someone to be in love with you. Even if the magic doesn't work, I think it's bad to put that kind of intent out there. What do you mean you don't want to date me? I'm great. If I could take away your free will, I would. That's something I'd like to do, and I would if I could. I'm a catch. You. I'm a catch you. Removal of all negativity, spells, magic, evil eye, and curses on you. Okay. All right. Maybe we should do this one because my dryer just stopped working. Actually, it started working too much. It won't turn off. My dryer spins no matter if I power it on or off, and I have to turn it off. I have to turn off the breaker. So I'm going to do this one. And the next couple weeks weren't great. Luck-wise, I didn't notice any huge differences. I still had some repair issues around my place, but I did find this shirt. So my luck has turned all the way around. Another kind of spell I saw a lot were ones that claim to turn you into some kind of supernatural being. Become a vampire spell. Guys, oh my God. We can become the Hulk. Powerful transformation spell, vampirism spell, vampire ritual. Oh my God. What does that mean? Does that mean that I start drinking human blood? The description says absolutely nothing about what we can expect from this spell, but I'm expecting this. I'm expecting to look like this AI generated image of this vampire that looks kind of like Henry Cavill. And then this AI generated image with
someone who also looks like Henry Cavill. Also, guys, okay, I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity to be the Hulk. I'm not gonna pass up the quick cast, fast acting spell to give me supernatural strength. Add to cart. I also grabbed a spell called Best Body Spell, which promised me the physique of a Greek god. Oh wait, Best Body Spell. Here we go. This is the one I was looking for. We gotta get a spell that makes us sexy. Here's them casting the spell that's gonna give us abs. An 8-pack, preferably. I'm assuming that this is what happens when the spell takes effect. Really hoping my skin melts off of my skeleton. If that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be disappointed. Spells by Austin. Bye-bye, Austin. Bye-bye. I'm happy with this shop. Interesting spells, cast on time. Great conversation with Austin. Overall, I'm very satisfied. Nobody's getting to the gravy, the biscuits and gravy of the situation. I want to know when I can expect my abs to come in. I want to know when my biceps come in. Add to cart. And this one actually worked. I was hoping for Zeus-like abs, but I have 5 extra heads now. I just forgot to clarify which Greek god physique I was getting, and that's really on me. I mean, that's really on us. I also got an intelligence spell, not because I need it. I just wanted to test it out. Increase intelligence, same day cast. Increase memory ability, increase IQ magic spell, increase focus and attention. I've been looking for this my entire life. I'm gonna add this one to cart and then we'll do a quiz and then I'll take another quiz in 2 weeks after the spell has been cast and had enough time to take effect, and we'll see if I've gotten any smarter. Before I start and you judge my answers, okay, I wanna reiterate, I was homeschooled. I did not have science classes or math classes. How many rings appear on the Olympic flag? There's like 6. Well, 6 isn't an option. What is the currency of Scotland? Haggis. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo DiCaprio. They thought they got me with that one. What is the capital of Greece? I don't know. I don't live there. 84 out of 100. You're a trivia master. Your level of general knowledge, at least based on this house, is very impressive. Stop. Stop it. Quit. Okay, I'll see you guys in 1 to 2 weeks after the spell is completed and we're a genius with abs. And I'm gonna say that this one also worked. Testing this spell meant I had to conduct field research while investigating hypotheses, and if I hadn't bought this spell, I would never have done any of that. I hate critical thinking. I think what this proves is that frivolous online shopping makes me smarter, and I've always said that and I've always believed that. Jack is taller than Peter, and Bill is shorter than Jack. Bill. Skill issue. Which of the following statements would be more accurate? Jack is taller than Peter and Bill is shorter than Jack. It doesn't matter because all of their Hinge profiles would say they're 6 feet. Bill, Peter, Jack. Bill, Peter. This is so stupid. Why does this not make sense in my head, in my brain? What is this? I need to make a drawing. This is Jack. All right? Jack is taller than Peter. Peter is shorter than Jack. And then Bill is shorter than Jack. I kind of made them all the same height, so this is a very confusing drawing. This isn't gonna help a lot. I don't fucking know. And I don't really care. This could literally be what they look like based on the information that we've been provided with. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say it's impossible to tell whether they're taller than Bill, right? I don't know why that took me 40 minutes. Now imagine how long that would have taken me before the Etsy spell. That would have been a nightmare. I also got a customizable love spell without a specific target. The parameters of the spell are that someone is supposed to confess feelings for me within 2 weeks of it being cast. But after that time frame passed, nothing was happening. No one was professing their love for me. No one was calling me, except for Capital One. Take a hint, guy, right? This is pathetic. But I understand it can be daunting to confess feelings for someone, so I decided to give them a little push, just to help them take the first step. First up was Gabby Bell, aka Gabby Balls, aka the creator of the Bing Bong song. Hey, she seemed to be snacking. I decided to get to the bottom of this. What are you eating?
You know.
Oh, she was holding back, but I moved on. Anyway, speaking of things that are yummy, I was just wondering if there's something you want to tell me. More resistance. There was something she didn't want to say, or something she really wanted to say. So I have to go. So.
Aw.
But.
Well, miss you.
Do you? Do you?
As much as I love dried mango.
Okay, I'm gonna put this one down as a maybe then, because you really like that mango. All right, well, thanks.
Love you.
And there it was. Next up was my friend Josh Dare, aka Fortnite Extraordinaire. Just a quick heads up, this guy farts and lies a lot. Hey.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
I was just calling to see if there's anything that you've been wanting to tell me, something that might be hard to tell somebody typically. Then this is just an opportunity for you to tell me if there is something like that that you want to tell me.
You need to stop blaming all of your farts on me.
Here we go. I told you so.
There are so many times that we've been in a room together and we've been on opposite sides of the room and you've been blaming farts on me. I'm losing friendships. I've gotten warnings at work. I've gotten 2 write-ups.
We were getting off track. He wouldn't stop talking about his farts.
Like, you're a trusted friend and I love hanging out with you, but like, this can't keep going on.
Right, okay. I hear you. Unbelievable. He can't stop for even a minute. And I gotta go.
Okay, but like, did you actually—
To document my transformation into the Incredible Hulk, I first needed to test my physical strength.
Time to do our strength baseline test. Here we have, this is 20 pounds. Let's try and do 40, and then we'll see if I can do it by the end of the week. Oh my God. I can't even get them in a frame. Never mind, abort. Maybe just one then. Easy. Piece of cake.
But after a while, I hadn't seen any real results. I was still just a weak, puny human who could barely do 1 full push-up. But then I realized I was missing the key component of becoming the Hulk. Obviously, to complete my transformation, I needed to get really freaking ticked off.
Okay, it's been 2 weeks. I'm gonna retry the 40 pounds now. Also, don't look at my feet because my shoes are stained. I said don't look at my feet. Is this 40 pounds? I feel like it's way easier to pick up now. I'm not joking. Why is this easier now? Okay, that's pretty good, but let's see if I can do 40 in each hand. To do that, I think I need to fully be the Hulk, so if you could just help me.
You're a 27-year-old iPad kid. You constantly change your hair because you're deeply unsatisfied with who you are as a person.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't speak to me that way, okay? That's...
Are you actually trying right now?
Yes!
And then I was just waiting on the Become a Vampire spell. I had to carefully monitor this one for obvious reasons, so I routinely had to eat Italian food, which sucked. I ordered Italian food and spider monkey. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video because it's something a little different and I don't really know what I'm doing or where I am or what's going on or why my clothes are ripped or who destroyed all those roads in New York. But I'm gonna call it there guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, today we're talking about Joe Mama. A twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. And JoJo Siwa has been acting kind of silly lately.
Good morning to every single Steven Andrews out in this entire little baby. How's it going today, guys? Good.
She's been doing some weird things and moving her body in a weird fashion. Speaking of fashion, she's been doing weird things with that as well. My knee hurts. I'm not sitting because you guys told me to. I'm sitting because I want to. You can't bully me. If you're like me and never watched reality TV or Dance Moms where JoJo got her start, then your knowledge of her is probably bows. That's all I think of, that and asbestos for some reason. I don't know why. I'd have to do some more research, but I'm thinking about asbestos as always, right? JoJo's been a public figure for a while and is known for having a pretty young audience, thus the bows and bejeweling of the hair. She usually sings and dances in an aesthetic I can only describe as the human version of a glow stick. Everything about her is fluorescent, and if your eyes are exposed to her, recently anyway, then irritation may occur. By the way, I watched about 3 minutes of Dance Moms to try and understand where JoJo came from, and it's just like people getting mad at kids for having the coordination of kids, and they edit it like every mistake is an earth-shattering devastation. Hold on. Did you just point your toes? How could you do this?
I'm sorry,
Your mom is crying. You made your mom cry.
It was an accident.
You were an accident. But now JoJo is going through a kind of rebranding, and I say kind of because it's not the best rebranding we've ever... She's coming out with a new song tomorrow, actually, and I know that because she has not stopped talking about it.
JoJo, you coming out with some new music.
What?
Yes.
No one knows what's happening. No one knows what's going on. I do. I know what's happening. Nobody else. So fun to watch.
From what she said in her social media and in interviews, it seems like this song is supposed to break her out of her past career geared towards younger audiences and be the turning point that lets us know this isn't for kids anymore. She's not a good, sweet girl. In fact, you might even say she's a bad girl now.
Warning: the following content is not made for children, may contain sexual themes, violence, strong language, dramatic scenarios, and flashing lights. Viewer discretion is advised.
But JoJo's transition into an edgier persona isn't really being taken seriously by people, specifically people on TikTok. Then again, nobody really takes anything seriously over there. Once she started teasing her new song and her new era, people started making predictions of what they thought it was gonna sound like, and they were completely right.
Karma's a bitch. Karma's a snore.
I'm a bad girl, bad girl. I was a bad girl.
The lyrics from what we've heard so far are kind of cliche, kind of things that we've heard before in similar songs.
I want to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop. Songs like Applause by Lady Gaga. It's the On My Own Miley Cyrus. Can't Be Tamed Miley Cyrus.
But according to JoJo, it's the music video we need to watch out for.
I've gotten this comment a lot. The thing is you think I have. Everyone's been talking about the song, oh, this about the song, that about the song. No one's even questioned the music video yet. I'm about to start sharing some things from the music video, and that's where shit gets real crazy.
What could it be, guys? What's gonna happen? I wonder if there could be music or video. What if there's both, guys? Guys, what if there's both? Or what if there was today's sponsor? This video is sponsored by Raycon. Mother's Day is coming up, and you know what mothers would love? Some freaking peace and quiet. With Raycon, you can give the gift of tuning out the world around us with their everyday earbuds. And if you ever need to tune back in, just use the everyday earbuds awareness mode. With the press of a button, you can go right back to hearing the jovial, tranquil sounds of motherhood. Raycon's quality is on par with audio brands you know and love, but at prices you'll love. And also know. I'm a fan of their optimized gel tips. My ears are almost as sensitive as my heart. But with these, my ears have never felt uncomfortable and they've never fallen out or even budged. And with 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life, I can use my everyday earbuds while I stress clean for an entire day instead of working on a video or literally anything else I should be doing. The everyday earbuds have multiple tap functions so I can make or take calls while I'm on the move. They're also water and sweat resistant, so if I accidentally drop them in my armpit, they'll be fine. If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad to get 20% off your Raycon purchase plus free shipping. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Everything I've seen so far in their marketing is exactly what you would expect. The lyrics are what you would expect. The dancing is what you would expect. And for something to be edgy, you have to be on the edge, you know? You have to edge us. In one of her podcast interviews, she mentioned she was actually worried to sing the lyrics to her new song.
I was very afraid of the lyrics of Karma. I wasn't ready to say I was a bad girl. If I had a wish, I would have never effed around.
I wasn't ready to say I'm a bit of a stinker. I wasn't ready to say F this or freaking dang it. You wouldn't last a second inside my mind. A single glimpse would drive you insane. Shoot. Crap. Fiddlesticks. According to some of her interviews, JoJo thinks that this is the most extreme jump from child star to adult artist that we have seen yet.
No one has made this dramatic of a change yet. No one has made, in my generation, this extreme of a switch. And I am the first in the generation. It is very scary, but someone's got to do it.
They probably just didn't talk about it as much. In most of those cases, it just happened and they didn't have an entire campaign planned out. It's not as extreme and dramatic if you've been constantly warning us that you're about to do something extreme and dramatic. Hey, just letting you know, I'm about to jump out from behind that wall and scare you. What? No, don't do that. This is gonna be the most scared anyone's ever been. No. Are you ready? No. I'm gonna do it. No, don't. I'm gonna do it now. Don't do it. Boo. Nothing? No. I'm friends with Shane Dawson. Oh my god. At this point, she's teased and promoted this song so much that I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of what's happening in it, and I have yet to see the extreme part. She's been posting so many clips of this song on TikTok that after scrolling through her feed for about 30 minutes, I had it stuck in my head for the rest of the day. The rest of the week, actually. Me trying to get this song out of my head. This is me. Get it out, please.
Like it or not? What's been in your head the last 3 days?
You don't want to know, JoJo. You wouldn't last a single second in my dark and twisted mind. You don't want to know what's up here. Gosh. Darn. It's a torture. It's torture. Constant torture. She'll post videos from her car a lot, singing the song, mouthing along to the song, dancing to the song. even got her car wrapped with her face on it to promo her new song, which apparently she's been doing for a while now, even when she's not promoting something. I barely want to see my face at all, much less pay thousands to have it plastered on a Kia Soul. So it's just a waste of money. Stop car wrapping. Sweaty. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. I said stop. Mom's spaghetti. I think one of the most controversial things about her new era, though, is the dance for her new song. She's been posting videos of the choreography, and people that are not fans, they don't like it. They don't like it at all. Not the whole dance, really. There's just this one part where she seems to be ad-libbing a bunch of extra movement. The other dancers don't seem to be doing quite the same dance that JoJo is, but despite the spinal trauma, she can't stop doing the dance. Literally, she'll go through the dance sitting in her car. She'll rehearse the dance after rehearsing for 12 hours. She'll rehearse the dance in bed. Get some sleep, JoJo. The dark circles under your eyes are getting alarmingly dark. No wonder she's moving like this. She's trying to stay awake. At the iHeartRadio Music Awards, JoJo hard launched her edgy persona with a new outfit and new aesthetic. Instead of the bright colors and rhinestones, they went with dark colors and rhinestones. I can kind of see what they were going for, but it's not really giving bad girl. It's kind of just giving state fair face paint. It seems like JoJo's mom is behind the rebranding to some extent. I don't know, that's just a personal theory. The PR surrounding this rebrand is just exactly what a 50-year-old mom's idea of rebellion would be. All right, here's the plan. What if you said, bitch? That's bad. That's pretty bad. What if you went to a red carpet event wearing makeup similar to a hip and current band? Like, I don't know, Kiss? I already had this as a working theory, and then I found this TikTok of JoJo not knowing who Gene Simmons is.
Like a sexy glam Gene Simmons sea creature. Going on here.
You know, the amount of references that people have told me I look like in this video that I have no clue what they are is sickening. I'm adding that one to the list, but I'll take it.
That's a gavel. I rest my case. When I first saw JoJo talking about 12-hour rehearsals, I was thinking, wow, that's dedication. I can't think of anything I would want to do for 12 hours straight besides kiss and smooch Harvey from Stardew Valley. But then I realized that she has a team of dancers who also have to endure these 12-hour rehearsals. And that seems like a little much. I don't know if it's necessary either. This doesn't look like it requires recurring 12-hour sessions of rehearsal.
That was close! I'm getting better! I'm getting good! Ah! Oh my god!
My knee hurts.
Cut the cameras! Shut it down! Call an ambulance!
But intense rehearsals are nothing new for JoJo. Apparently, she and her mom started a pop group a while back with 6 young girls. She formed them after herself, kinda, with the bows and rhinestones and bright colors. It's basically like she tried to make 6 versions of herself and put them in a group together, which would make them JoJo's, JoJo's. They went with XOMG Pop. Mine was better. According to one of the members' moms, the conditions were way too intense for young girls. They say the rehearsals were long and physically exhausting, and the Siwas were allegedly trying to get the members to cry for the cameras and pit them against each other. One of the members had chronic health conditions, and days before one of her surgeries was at a rehearsal and started bleeding from her stomach, and Jessica Siwa told her to put a pad on it to keep blood from getting on the costume. The costume isn't the issue, Jessica. There shouldn't be blood at all. This is literally putting a band-aid on the situation. Also, they fired this member and her mom after her mom tried to say something about the conditions. So I guess JoJo is telling the truth. She was a bad girl. It's like they're trying to get people riled up and have some kind of reaction about how crazy she's being or how psycho she's acting. They're saying psycho. No one else is saying psycho, just them.
They probably think I'm psycho. Valid.
I'm sorry. The old JoJo can't come to the phone right now. What? That bitch is in dreamland.
They even orchestrated a paparazzi session as JoJo is leaving a sex store.
Oh no, is this me holding a giant penis plushie while decked out in merch promoting my new song coming out on April 5th? I said April 5th, write it down, with the words 18 plus only conveniently hovering above my head? Guys, please. Come on. No photos.
Also, I took a screenshot of this picture for the video, and then the next day, Snapchat auto-generated me this collage. Like they're related subjects or something. Just because there's two bones doesn't mean they belong in the same place, Snapchat. Anyway, I'm getting this framed. But guys, today is the day. The wait is finally over. Honestly, I'm a little excited, so let's go see what all the fuss is about.
Karma, 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 karma.
Okay, well, that had music and video. Bye. Hey guys, and welcome.
Don't mind if I do.
There he is. Get in here, big boy.
Well.
A twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're doing sales training. We're gonna learn how to sail so freaking good. We're gonna weigh anchors, we're gonna hoist things, we're gonna poop on so many decks. I'm just kidding. What we're actually doing today is way more fun than that. We're gonna learn how to sell things to people who probably don't want to be sold to. Heck yeah. And who better to teach us than the #1 salesman in the world, Andy Elliott. Andy is a world-renowned salesman who found a bunch of success in sales and now has courses so he can pass along his knowledge in the industry. On TikTok, he posts a lot of clips from his seminar, which is called The Master Closer, and that is referring to closing deals, not someone who gets off by leaving the room. What are you doing?
A master closing.
Ew, dude, close the door at least.
If you insist.
Or wait, don't, that's not what Andy is kind of an interesting instructor though, because he seems to take what he's teaching very seriously, like life or death. Seriously.
If someone right now, I'm just giving an example, kidnapped your family and said they were going to kill them unless you tripled production or revenue in your company, you can do it in a heartbeat. Why someone got to kidnap them? Why's that even gotta happen?
It doesn't gotta happen, Andy. No one said you have to do that. And how is my family being in a traumatic situation helping me make a sale? I'm just gonna be more stressed. And if you sign the papers today, we'll throw in 12 months of SiriusXM. That's okay. Who are they? Oh, this is my husband, Ryan, and our 2 kids, Leslie and Morley, and that is their armed kidnapper. Are they okay? They will be if you buy this 2012 Ford Fusion with great reliability and resale value.
Mommy, I'm scared.
Mommy's working. But if you want a really great deal, you should check out today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Toon Blast. Toon Blast is a free-to-play mobile game that you can download on all devices and level up by solving puzzles and blasting cubes. And once it's downloaded, you don't even need Wi-Fi to play. You can play it anytime, anywhere. You can play it with a mouse. You can play it in a house. You probably will play it in a house. It's also very easy to play, so within a few seconds, you can be zooming through levels. There's not even any ads to interrupt your playtime, so you can zoom right through those bad boys. Since there's really no learning curve, the game is super easy to pick up. Not as easy to put back down though. That might be why they have millions of reviews on the App Store and Google Play. There's over 7,000 levels to unlock and explore. You can even compete against other players or play challenging mini games to unlock extra lives and coins. Or you can join teams with other players to unlock even more rewards. But most importantly, things explode a lot. And that's my favorite part. I love exploding all over the place. If you want to check them out, you can use the link in my description or scan my QR code to get 3 hours of unlimited lives and 100 free coins. Thank you to Toon Blast for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. The way Andy teaches sales kind of reminds me of the Alpha Bootcamp that I just made a video about. He'll tell people to come up and do push-ups if they answer a question wrong, or even just in a way he doesn't like.
All right, get that fucking weak ass up here. Let's do 20 push-ups. Come on, come on.
He talks about kidnapping and torturing people way more than the normal amount being none.
Number 1, your script. I should be able to pull you up in the middle of the room, flip you upside down, pour water on you, waterboard your ass, slap you in the face, and say it. ABCs, happy birthday, date of birth, what's your name? Whatever I ask him, you should be able to tell me.
You need to know your name, your birthday, your ABCs, and if you don't, I'm gonna torture you. Very good. And what does W stand for? I don't know. Waterboarding. When he's not threatening to torture or kill their families, Andy likes to body shame the people who attend his seminars.
Garrett, take your shirt off. Come on, Garrett. Take your shirt off, Garrett.
Bringing a volunteer on stage for anything is awkward enough, but then asking them to take their clothes off? Imagine attending a sales seminar and then being asked to strip in front of Mr. Clean. I may only kill 99.9% of germs, but I kill 100% of my deals. Now get up here and show me your balls. He actually takes it a step further and touches this guy on the waist while asking if it bothers him.
Does this bother you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doesn't bother you enough.
But the only thing that bothers me, Andy, is the way you're freaking chomping on that gum.
Okay, doesn't bother you enough. Because if it did, you wouldn't have it. Am I right?
You're chewing with your mouth open and you're talking into a mic. That's like seeing you're on the Jumbotron and then beginning to pick your nose. Andy's weird obsession with people's physical appearances doesn't stop with the people attending his seminar, though. He actually has the same expectations for the people he employs.
I'm going to tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. No, I know. It's called, everybody say standard.
It's called having standards, guys, and not a huge HR violation. How does that help you sell anything? In what situation is someone gonna see your stomach during a sales pitch? This is one of our new fiberglass models. It's a little more expensive, but I think it's just what you need. I don't know, I can barely afford the funeral expenses as is, plus my car just broke down.
How about now?
Oh my God, I'm still broke. I can't buy it.
But I'm so sexy.
He always excuses his weird physical criteria for people as being standards, and if you don't meet them, you're just a freaking loser.
It's called, everybody say standard. How about we raise them? How about we raise them? How about we raise them?
So he's either really into abs or he's really into dried grapes. How about we raise him? How about we raise him, guys? Guys, why don't we raise him? We should be raising. This clip isn't even the only example of him making someone take their shirt off on stage. This is a recurring thing.
I know you see the word solar on my shirt. I don't see solar up on your roof, dude. So up until now, what's been holding you back from pulling that trigger?
He made this guy come on stage, take off 50% of his clothing, and then asked him to pitch solar panels.
This is kind of what I hear him doing today.
This is kinda why I'm here.
I get that the whole point of the seminar is to get feedback and become better at pitching, but do you have to write his mistakes on the board? Do you have to get the whole room to laugh at him? But don't worry, guys, it's not degrading.
In everything that I'm saying to you right now, I'm not tearing you down, I'm not degrading you, I'm not insulting you. He can make $500,000 if he wants to.
So glad we cleared that up. I'm not insulting you, dude. Even though what you just said was dumb as fuck. It's almost like he needs to prove how much better at sales he is than any of the people he brings up on stage. So he has to make them take their clothes off or do something embarrassing so that they don't pitch well. It's like cheating. You ready to play baseball to see which one of us is better at baseball? Oh boy, am I. Okay, but you can't have a bat though. Okay, or a ball. That makes sense. I win. Man, you're really good at this. So he wants everyone's nips out, which is already weird, but he also can't stop talking about slamming people into walls.
He's broke, am I right? He needs to put his back against the wall. You guys need to put your back against the wall. They're trying to play it safe, and I am literally pounding their ass in the ground.
Oh, Andy, I think you're at the wrong conference. The sexual euphemism seminar is down the hall, okay? In room 69. With all of these rants going on, I'm not really sure when he has time to teach sales. He mostly talks about how you'll be instantly better at sales if you just look better.
Let me ask you, if you lean down and you let all that muscle come through, dude, you'd be twice as good at looking. You'd be making twice the money. Maybe some of you in here didn't know that being better looking would make you more money.
Which is egotistical when you think about it, because he claims to be the world's best salesman. So it's basically him saying, how do you make more money? Just be sexy. Like me. Have you tried being a suave womanizer who wears shoes like a court jester? You don't even have bells on your toes? I'm out of here. Their website says that Andy personally guarantees the seminar will improve your life and easily triple your income. And yeah, if I took my shirt off, I could probably triple my income too. I'm just kidding, that's not happening. Unless, I'm just kidding. But even when he's not going on rants, his sales advice still isn't that great.
Okay, you ready? 30 seconds, close the room, I'm buying insurance. Ready? Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you got a family? Do you got a family? Do you got a family? You got a family?
Hey, let me ask you a question. 5 times. I am going to ask you the same question 5 fucking times.
You got a family?
A lot of his techniques don't even seem like techniques. They just seem like guilt tripping.
Do you want on the worst day of their life when you're gone for your family to be protected? Yes or no? Okay, it's black and white. If you do, we need to make sure they have life insurance. If you don't, it's not important. Would you agree?
Let me ask you a question. Do you love and care about your family and want to keep them safe? Or do you hate them and hope they die? AKA, don't want to buy my solar panels. There is no in between. It's black and white, this or that. What happens when he tries this approach on someone who doesn't have a family? You have a family? You have a family? You have a family? You got a family? You got a family? Well, I did. Do you have a family? You got a family?
Find the courage to say yes, regardless of what it costs. And you went home and you said, hey, baby girl, didn't matter what it cost, you're number one to me. And to prove that, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on the kitchen remodel because you're number one in my life. You think she'd have a problem with that?
Yes, Andy. I think she might have a problem with that. You know what would make your wife super happy? Spending thousands of dollars without telling her. She might even slam you into the wall and pound your ass. Again. He even admits at some point that he never really knows what he's talking about.
Do you need to know how solar works, or do you need to know how to sell it? Sell it. Dude, I broke the record in the United States for selling cars when I was young. I didn't know anything about cars. I don't give a how it works. What does solar do? Yeah, who gives a how it works?
I don't know. The potential customer might care how it works. The overall message seems to be, it doesn't matter what you say or what you know, as long as you say it confidently. And I thought this was a seminar for salespeople, not politicians. You know, Andy creates unnecessary hypotheticals and makes people super uncomfortable on stage, but at least he's open to criticism.
And by the way, if I say something that offends any of you, it's because you're f***ing ego. You can die with that f***ing ego. You can die f***ing broke. Okay? Whoever's not with them, go f*** yourself. We don't need you.
Man, I'm sorry, guys. I was about to say that it's possible to be a salesman and teach people how to pitch products without weird power trips or humiliating them based on their appearance, but I just realized that's my ego talking. Also, I'm poor and should probably die.
You can die f***ing broke.
I think this is all just a result of telling someone like this that they're the best at something too many times. It's kind of like Pinocchio, but instead of lying every time someone compliments him, his pants get a little bit tighter. To me, it seems like he gets off on the idea that he's better at sales than everyone in the room, which, yeah, that's why they're there. You can't rub your knowledge of something in the faces of people who are paying you to share it with them. You'd never see any other kind of teacher doing that. Can anyone answer this one for me? No? Josie? I'm not really sure. See, this is why you're all broke. We don't know how to solve that problem yet. You know what else you don't know how to solve yet? Being short. What? None of you have jobs, and I bet most of you still live with your parents. We're in kindergarten. I know how to solve this because I'm not a dumb little kid like you. That's why you're the teacher. Everyone point and laugh at Josie. Do it. I can't even count to 5. Hey guys, look, this is Josie. What an idiot. I'm so much smarter than you. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to check out Toon Blast by scanning the QR code or clicking the link in the description for 3 hours of unlimited lives and 100 free coins. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to Boat of These Nuts. A twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. And lately, everyone on TikTok has been freaking out about a cruise ship.
Can you imagine the type of drama that's gonna happen on that boat?
Oh my god, the Saturn Age of the Seas is being hit by a storm.
They're not letting us out on deck.
I made an ultimate world cruise bingo card. I hate it here.
That's insane.
Yes, it started weeks ago. Yes, I am late. Yes, I recently started playing Fortnite and it's all I can think about. But this isn't just any kind of cruise. This is the ultimate world cruise. Cruise. And you might be thinking, well, why is everyone talking about this? It's just a boat, right? People go on boats all the time and nothing has ever gone wrong with that historically. However, this cruise has been causing some buzz because it lasts for 9 months, almost a whole year, which kind of makes it less of a vacation and more of an expedition. What are we gonna do today?
Relax.
And what are we gonna do next month?
Relax.
And what are we gonna do next year?
Relax. Still.
Most people are lucky to get even a week.
Hello, and welcome back to a twinge of cringe. I still don't have a mic. I'm working on it. I just wanted to point out that I don't intentionally make all these videos on TikTokers. That just happens to be where I find a lot of good material. So to the exactly 3 people that watch my videos, if you find someone you want to see on Twinge of Cringe, let me know. Allow me to introduce you to Amy Woe. This is her. She is a 21-year-old TikToker who recently branched out onto YouTube doing vlogs and this little comedy series that she started. Only has a few episodes so far. She makes a lot of skits targeted towards kids, like, you know, the ones involving parents and siblings and shit like that.
Ew, I don't want to touch the worm.
darn. Daddy, will you bait my hook for me? It's so gross. Of course, sweetie. I'll bait it for you. Really? You're still having Dad bait your hook? Sorry, I'm not like you. It's literally slimy and nasty and gross, but you like that stuff. Just grab the worm. It's really not that hard, you big baby. Hush up. Be nice to your little sister, okay? Thanks, Daddy. You just take it like this, and you put it like that. Here you go. Haha, Dad still baited it.
When I initially found her channel, I wasn't actually gonna make a video on her. I was like, okay, so she makes videos for a younger audience. They find it entertaining. Doesn't matter if I think it's dumb. It's not made for me. There's nothing wrong with that. And then I had to watch her say, "I'm a burrito" 8 million times, and it started deep, visceral rage within me. And I changed my mind, and I also learned that she's just a shitty person in general, so.
I can't even put this whole TikTok because it never fucking ends, it just keeps going on and on, so I am going to speed it up.
Freeze! I'm a burrito! Where's the money at? Give me the money! I'm a burrito! Where's the money? I'm a burrito! Tell me where the money's at or you're coming with me. No! I'm a burrito! I'm a burrito! Can you shut up with this burrito stuff? I'm a burrito! Shut up! Stop with the burrito! I'm a burrito! You're giving me a headache! Stop! You don't stop saying burrito, I'm leaving you on the side of the road. I'm a burrito!
I also made a quick compilation for your viewing pleasure. You're welcome.
I'm a burrito. 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 I'm a burrito.
TikTok is the only platform where you can really get away with this. Can you imagine a stand-up comedian on stage just repeating the same one-liner over and over again for an hour and 20 minutes?
I'm a little boy. I'm a little boy. I'm a little boy.
Not just that, but I found a blaring issue in her content. So let's just play a game of spot the problematic behavior together, shall we? Did you find it? Guess who thinks it isn't necessary to wear a mask during a worldwide pandemic? This bitch don't. You might be thinking, whoa, 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 whoa. These could be pre-recorded. Or she could live somewhere that's not the US of A, that actually tried to contain coronavirus. And you'd be wrong, and you'd be wrong, and you'd be wrong. Neither. This store has Valentine's decorations out on the aisles, so they weren't pre-recorded. And I looked it up and she was born in Florida. I wanted to make sure she still lived in Florida, so I did some expert sleuthing to find the gym that she goes to. Found it was in Florida. Then turns out I didn't even need to do any of that fucking sleuthing because she literally just says she lives in Florida.
I live in the Sunshine State. I live in Florida.
In a Q&A video that I found later. Which makes fucking sense. I truly wanted to believe that a creator with millions and millions of impressionable followers was not going to stores, restaurants, gyms, without even a Lana Del Rey mask in sight. As someone from the Deep South, I have zero patience left for people who think that wearing a mask is so inconvenient that they're willing to risk the safety of others. Even if she were to rent out the entire Walmart store every time she films a TikTok, which I'm sure she does, you should still wear a mask. Kids watch this shit. You're supposed to be setting a good example. Speaking of kids, her content is targeted to and consumed by them. She even acknowledges this in some of her videos that I've seen.
I'm a burrito. Oh, not that girl. I don't like her. She's so annoying. You can't kidnap her. The kids love her.
So why then are there so many references to growing a fat peach? They're not just references, actually. It's literally her slogan. Like, she says it at the beginning of videos.
It's a great day to grow a fat peach. It's a great day to grow a fat peach. It's a great day to grow a fat peach.
Good morning, world. It is a great day to grow a fat peach.
And it's in her YouTube header on her channel. Why do kids need to worry about having a big ass? I don't even like saying that sentence. Young girls already see a slew of abs, poreless faces, and Photoshop bodies on a daily basis. They don't need their favorite influencer telling them to start working on their Kim K ass at the age of 11. And don't try and tell me they aren't kids. I've read the comments. Also, wear a mask to the gym, okay?
Why do you like being outside so much? You see, sweetie, there was once a time where being outside was illegal, so, you know, count your blessings.
Where is it illegal for you to go outside? You're literally outside right now. You do not get to complain. Some of us haven't left our houses and haven't done a single fun thing in almost a year. You've been going to Walmart and IHOP every single day without a fucking mask. Someone's grandma is dead, but at least you got your funfetti pancakes, am I right?
This? Ooh, yeah. Stop messing with those chairs. There's coronavirus. You have no idea who's touching those.
There is no way that she just ran into the fucking point like that. Yes, there's coronavirus. You dumbass. Ugh! I don't even have a joke for this.
Oh, this is so pretty. I gotta touch it. Touchy touch, touchy touch. Can we get this? It's so soft. Stop! Put it down. We're not getting it. Let's go. Dang it. I think I got a boogie. Ooh. Stop! Don't pick your nose in public. That's embarrassing. Okay. Oh, that looks so shiny. I gotta touch it.
Stop! There is literally an elderly woman in the background wearing a mask while you rub your face on that seat, shove your fingers up your nose, and then wipe your hands across those glasses that are on display without a mask.
Hello and welcome to a new segment. Let's call this one Amy Woe doing things that would be considered unhygienic even if there were not an ongoing pandemic.
Really? Okay. We're not leaving. You should have cake. Dang it. I'm just gonna sit right here. Don't sit on the
You're disgusting, and I don't feel bad for anything I've said in this video.
How you make the best content. Every day I wake up, I do not know what I'm gonna create. I don't. I really thrive on living in the moment.
Oh, believe me, no one would suspect your manners to be rehearsed. This whole spiel she's on is like a Kanye West tweet.
People ask me all the time, Amy, how do you even come up with these ideas? Like, how do you even come up with your videos? Bruh, I have no idea anything.
People ask me all the time how I come up with my ideas, my brilliant ideas, and I just say to them, you know, bruh, I have no idea anything.
Chicken nuggets or chicken strip. I really like nuggies and I really like tendies, but here's the thing. If I do not consume at least one tendy every single day of my life, it's not a good day.
Why are you talking so loud, bruh? Also, close your eyes and tell me you wouldn't think this is Lele Pons. Except even Lele wears a mask. You know you're doing something wrong when I can compare you to Lele Pons and you come out the runner-up. I was gonna try and make this video a little longer than my other ones, but I honestly can't stomach watching any more of this trash. I'm sorry if this video became less about cringe and more about, oh wow, this person is legitimately a piece of shit. But yeah, I wish this person didn't have over 11 million followers on their platform of mostly kids, so they never get called out for anything. If you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, my name's Rob. And my name's Gary. Today we have a letter in from Mitchell, and he says, my friends want me to share my snacks at school, but my mom only packs enough for me. How do I tell them I don't want to share? Uh-oh, Mitchell. Now, Gary, what does the Bible say about this? Well, Rob, it says in Ephesians 12. Hey, Rob. Hey, Larry. I mean, Gary. Oh, hey, Willie. What are you doing here? I just stopped by to drop these off for Gary. You left them at our house last weekend. Oh, and this, and this, and this, and this. Thanks, Willie. But you could have brought him to my house. Nah, that's okay. I was in the neighborhood. So how's Evelyn? Good. She's good. So, will we see you two next weekend? Yeah. For dinner. Okay, cut. Chad. What's up? Are we allowed to have this stuff on camera? I mean, this is a... Bob, can you go with the flow a little bit today? All right, I'm on a tight schedule. Barbara lost a man in a t-shirt, and I gotta get Larry a new hairbrush. So can we please... Willie, can you please... Yeah, sorry. I'll get out of your hair, Gary. He doesn't even have... Thank you. Bye, Willie. Bye, Willie. Bye, Willie. Leave the handcuffs. Hey, guys, and welcome back to... My name is ChadChad. Not really. And relationships can get boring, okay? You fall in love, and then a few years later, you're still in love, but the things that were so thrilling in the beginning just aren't quite what they once were, you know? But it's okay. Don't worry. There's a lot of things you can do to help. Number 1, buy a swing set. I'm not sure why, but it says to try swinging here. Number 2, hire a sex coach. All right, let's go. Come on, guys. Gregory, you got this. You're a bright, shining star. There you go. Yes. Tyler, keep that leg down. I'm gonna have to card you. All right, there you go. Y'all are crushing it. And if none of these options work, thankfully, Swing Talk is here to teach us how to spice things back up again. Speaking of spicing things up, this video is sponsored by Adam and Eve because I'm not eating this. I only bought it for the video, so someone has to pay for it. It is Adam and Eve's 50th birthday this year, and to help us celebrate, you can use this code, my code, to get 50% off of one item. And 50%, that's a lot. That's like half. So go use the code, this one here, get something for you, get something for them, get something for y'all. They have 24/7 customer service and 90-day hassle-free returns. Plus, you can help a great cause since 20% of Adam and Eve's profits go towards the worldwide fight against HIV. So go use the code, you know you want to, and it's 50% off. It's basically half free. Thank you so much to Adam and Eve for sponsoring today, and let's swing back into the video. There's probably gonna be a lot of that in this video, okay? You're gonna have to get used to it.
Hi, babe. Hi.
Well, what about my mom?
Hi, babe. I'm gonna miss y'all.
Hi.
Here on the ChadChad channel, we don't believe in not starting out strong.
What about my mom?
Needless to say, this is the video that sent me spiraling down a rabbit hole. I feel I should clarify that this is not representative of the swinger community on TikTok, okay? They're very helpful over there. Their accounts are mostly just giving advice to people interested in testing out the waters and trying to connect people. I'm talking specifically about this inner circle that I seem to have stumbled upon that consists of around 5 accounts that post jarring content like this. Kind of reminds me of the Rick Lack situation, except maybe worse. I don't know, that's a tough one. I think they're on maybe in the same tier. They're in the same boat.
Do you want to know how I make my man happy? I let him play with my mom. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like any TikTok community, they have trends that will get popular and they'll each post their own version of something. But these accounts seem to only have 2 or 3 trends that they really latch onto. And unfortunately, this is one of them.
You want to know how I keep my man happy? I let him play with my mom.
This is not actually her mom, by the way. I feel like I should go ahead and clear that up for y'all. They're not actually related, but I personally like how unimaginative they are with these. Like her and her mom are standing in front of the oven just f***ing with a towel. Hey, what super interesting thing should we pretend to do while you say goodbye to us? Well, you could be brainstorming on how to make content that actually takes effort instead of baiting people into thinking we're in a relationship. That sounds like a lot of work. Let's just fail to fold the towel. You know what? That's a great idea. Let's do that.
You want to know how I keep my man happy? I let him play with my babysitter.
Aren't most babysitters like high schoolers or young college students?
Yeah, I'm that kind of wife.
You're what kind of wife? The kind that's going to prison? She looks incredibly uncomfortable here. Please blink if you're in danger. This looks less like a sensual interaction and more like one you would have with a family member you're not comfortable with who's trying to tickle you.
Oh, you're
no,
so
Aunt Michelle, I'm not.
Oh
I'm not
my
ticklish,
God, you've
so-
grown so much.
I said stop, Michelle.
Yeah, I'm that kind of wife.
I love how she says that. Like, that's the kind of wife we should all be striving to be. Like, you and your spouse, you can do whatever you want. That's fine. But it's also fine if you would prefer your spouse to not grope at a woman like he's gonna skin her for Cruella de Vil.
You know what makes me such a shitty wife? I cheated on him with our babysitter.
Like, for real?
No, Hunter, nothing is for real, okay? Keep up. We need you at the top of your game, all right? Blonde is my mom, the redhead is my cousin, and the brunette is our prisoner. I mean, babysitter. But can you imagine this being the way someone tells you they cheated on you? I don't know what my reaction would be, but I'm pretty sure his is too tame.
You want to know why I'm the most horrible, awful, disgusting wife on the planet? Because I killed his best friend.
What? For real?
Yup, took a big old silly goofy axe and walloped his head right off.
You're a monster.
Yeah, I'm that kind of wife.
Another trend that I saw frequently is one where they will awkwardly plan a get-together, and that's it. That's the TikTok.
Hey babe, what do you want for dinner tonight?
You want to invite over Jason tonight?
Yes! And Chloe?
Of course.
Do you think they'll like chicken?
Everybody likes chicken.
You hear that, vegans? Sorry, but you're gonna have to eat chicken now. Everyone loves chicken.
Alright, make the call, babe.
I guess I just don't understand why this, out of all things, became a trend, because nothing noteworthy is happening. This is just someone's Friday evening. I can maybe understand staging a dinner where you're hanging out with Jason and Chloe, but to stage the planning of the dinner, like, I don't even want to listen to dinner plans when I'm going to be eating the dinner. So for creativity, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. It could be a solid 6 if you pointed the camera at the TV and let us watch Hotel Transylvania instead.
You can't get rid of me. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
Oh. Wow. So you cheated on your partner multiple times, I'm assuming, and they wanted to leave the relationship, but you instead convinced him to be swingers. I'm not saying gaslighting had to be involved in that process, but there has to have been gaslighting involved in that process. I mean, come on. Also, why is she saying this like she's proud of it? Like, she couldn't stop cheating on her partner, but she convinced him to stay. Like, it's an achievement. The only achievement she has is a cheat. Stop, I wrote that at 3 a.m.
And I vow to love you and cherish you in the monogamous relationship we've mutually committed to, and then breach those vows and publicly post about it on the internet.
That was beautiful, baby.
In sickness and in coercion.
Yeah. Oh, I was patient. I can scream that we made it. Yeah, you made it. Made him become swingers with you. If it takes you years to convince someone to do something, breaking news, they don't want to do it. I legitimately do not understand why you would use this for TikTok clout. This is like trying to sell cupcakes and then bragging about how you like to shit in cupcakes.
You want to know how I keep my man happy?
Not really.
You want to know how I keep my man happy?
Not really.
You want to know how I keep my man happy?
Not really. Can someone please find these 5 accounts a new trend to latch onto for the next 6 months, because this is getting out of hand. I'm going to adopt this method of content creation. I'm just gonna repost this video over and over again, but I'll be wearing a different shirt and kissing my mom. So when you said it took you years to get him to agree to being swingers, all that was true, except the agree part, you know, the most important part. I can't tell if this is also baiting or if she's playing a character. Either way, why would you joke about this like it's a cutesy little thing? I'm technically still cheating on my partner because he's definitely not comfortable with the arrangements we've made. Silly old me. Don't know the words to this one, so I'll say what's relevant. I don't give a fuck about none of that. About none of that. Ma'am. He does not want to do this. How many times do I have to tell you? If he was comfortable with swinging, wouldn't he not care that you're flirting with other people? I've never been in a relationship like this, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But even if he had agreed to this and was taking issue with something you were doing, isn't that a boundary that you guys should discuss together instead of posting a TikTok and saying you don't give a f? Bethany, is this yours? Oh yeah, that's mine. You can't just buy a $20,000 car without talking to me first, okay? Half that money is mine. I mean, even a text message letting me know would have been nice. Are you even listening? I don't give a f. What are you doing? I don't give a f. I don't give a f. When your spouse won't get off your ass. Wow. Okay. About something super insignificant. And post.
I'm sleeping with your mom. I'm gonna call it there, guys. If you want to follow me on other stuff, that's my Instagram, that's my Twitter. I keep the links in my description. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And do you hate your wife? Because I know I do. Hate your wife. I didn't know how to tell you, I'm sorry. Relationships can be magical. They're full of possibilities and excitement and joy. Unless you post TikToks together, because then we can't tell if you love each other or if one of you is actually being held against your will.
Wife, come here.
TikTok couple humor is really good if you haven't had a chance to watch a couple argue in line at the grocery store or watch any stand-up comedy from the 1980s to mid-2000s.
I don't even know why women get mad. I'm a guy. I'm supposed to finish fast anyway.
But if you actually like your relationship and want to keep it from being scarily similar to an episode of Tom and Jerry, then you should check out today's sponsor, Adam and Eve. Whether you need something for your alone time or for you and your partner's together alone time, Adam and Eve has your back or your front. Whatever you're into. They have amazing 24/7 customer service, plus 90-day hassle-free returns. Not to mention 20% of their profit does go towards fighting the spread of HIV. So check out the link in my description and be sure to use code CHAD for 50% off of one item, plus free shipping to the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply. Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
Every Friday, my husband makes me wake up at 5 in the morning to get him a cinnamon bun from the local bakery. So I have been using these store-bought ones, so I can sleep in until 6.
I feel bad asking the employees at Panera to bring me a salad with slightly less rotten lettuce, so I can't imagine asking someone to wake up at 5 a.m. to get me a baked good.
Wrapping it up like the bake shop does.
Sometimes you have to run an errand for your partner, like if they're busy and if they really need something. I don't think that this fits into that criteria, but what do I know? Maybe this cinnamon roll is crucial to this guy's workday. Hey, did you get those reports back? No, sorry, I just fell a little behind. Okay, well, did you finish organizing that Excel sheet that I sent you? No, sorry, not that either. Okay, well, this has happened quite a few times, so unfortunately, I think we're gonna. But I did bring you this warm and freshly baked cinnamon roll. Have I ever mentioned that you're my favorite employee?
Good morning.
Morning.
You got my roll?
I did. It was still warm.
So clearly he couldn't get the roll himself because he was too busy sleeping. And then he barely acknowledges her before asking about it.
You got my roll?
Oh, hey, honey, how'd you get my roll? I was thinking maybe we could go out. My roll, though? I just fell and twisted my ankle pretty bad. My roll? Honey, I'm on fire. Roll?
My husband tracks my activity throughout the day from my watch, but I'm lazy. So I hired a dog walker and have been taping my watch on my dog.
These aren't real, they're obviously pretty scripted, but whenever people express concern for her in the comments, the response is always, don't worry, it's not real, I'm just pretending to be in a controlling relationship. My husband totally doesn't watch my every move with a tracking device, and I can totally leave whenever I want without it beeping and making noises like
prisoner escaping, prisoner escaping.
But then we have couple humor that involves making us think your spouse has the domestic skills of an armless sloth with amnesia trying to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then you take the peanut butter, and then you take the peanut butter, and then you take the peanut butter. This is kind of a weird format because the funny part is showing us a major red flag disguised as a quirk. Just a silly little quirk where your partner makes your life a living hell. Roger was being so sweet today. He gave me the night off. Oh, that's so sweet of him. And I only had to bring 5 of our 10 children. Of course, yeah, just the 5. And then I also had to cook for all 12 of us before we left. Everyone's got to eat. And then he made me promise not to ask him for any favors until 2043. That's only a couple years from now. But I'm feeling so relaxed and... Hang on one sec. Hey, hon.
How the f*** do I make a Lunchable?
When you're sick and your husband is helpless.
No, stop it. That's not cute. He's not helpless if he's choosing to be helpless. That's an oxymoron. Emphasis on the moron. Kind of feels like you're trying to convince us with this caption. Guys, isn't it so funny, that thing that every spouse, all of our spouses do, where even if you're on your deathbed, they want you to go get a cinnamon roll? Isn't that so silly? I'm rolling in my grave right now. Then we move on to the classic couple humor, the tried and true, the pastry resistance, the good old why the fuck am I married to this person, where you don't hate your spouse, obviously, you just hate every single thing about them.
How long you been married?
42 years.
How was that possible?
I count in dog years because my wife's a...
Makes sense.
Do y'all like each other? Or I feel like we should have outgrown this type of humor by now. Just like we should have outgrown having a Supreme Court full of people who have existed longer than color television.
I count in dog years because my wife's a...
I feel like there has to be couple humor where you don't make everyone think you're on the brink of divorce. If you're gonna stay together and make this type of content, at least make it seem like you're happy sometimes. Like maybe just a quick reminder would be nice. I hate you. Well, you're a little bitch and I wish I'd never met you. Hey guys, even though we don't always get along, we still really do care about each other. That's right, honey. We really do love each other. Deep, 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 okay, deep. That's deep. Okay, that's deep, 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 deep. Okay, that's deep enough. Deep.
Daddy, how does it feel to be married?
Imagine deleting all the games from your tablet and having only one game.
Oh good, we're already passing it along to the next generation. This kid isn't even old enough to tie his own shoes, let alone think about tying the knot. Poor kid probably just gained consciousness a few months ago and his dad is already like, remember son, marriage means that your wife deletes all the games you love from your iPad because she's a meanie. Your wife's gonna smash your iPad and you're gonna be miserable. Why are you crying?
So I decided to take you to Louis Vuitton for your birthday.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Serious, let's do it.
Yes! I can't believe you're getting me a Louis Vuitton.
What? I said I was taking you here. I didn't say I was getting you one.
He's right, he never said he was getting you one. That'll teach you for expecting special treatment on your special day. This video is just a joke, it's fine. I mostly brought it up because of the caption. The only bag she's getting are under her eyes. That's so mean. I get it, you guys have a comedy page together and you're probably poking fun at each other a lot, but now I think we've moved on to bullying, because this sounds a lot like something a school bully would say to you, but you're not supposed to marry them after that. You're a stinky doo-doo head. No, I'm not. Yeah, and I bet your parents don't even like you. No, my parents like me. No, I bet they hate you, just like I do. No, they don't. Yeah. Do you want to get married? Do you know how to make a sandwich or start a load of laundry? No. Perfect, let's get married.
Promised my husband I'd keep my legs shaved if he let me get a puppy.
Oh my god, did you see how hairy her legs are? That's almost irregular. You should get that checked out. The irony of the camera panning over to probably the hairiest individual I've ever seen is almost too much to bear. Bears don't have to shave, so why should we? We're all basically bears when you think about it, just not as obsessed with toilet paper.
Oh yeah, baby. It feels so good. I love how soft you are.
Just imagine if bears actually experience societal pressure to shave like we do. Barathy, you should really trim that down. It's starting to get unhygienic. It's December, Beryl, and you look like a Thanksgiving turkey, so good luck surviving the winter. Well, good luck attracting a man with leg hair like that. Well, at least I won't attract hypothermia, you berch. This is a pretty common thing, though. A lot of these are guys complaining that their wife doesn't look good enough or that she doesn't dress up enough. As if they were expecting their wives to wear false eyelashes and bustiers to clean up baby vomit. They act like they were scammed in a way, like they didn't sign up for this and wanted the yassified filter in human form. Nothing is more important than wearing full glam, ladies. Not even cinnamon rolls. All I have to do is administer this antidote and it'll stop the poison from reaching your heart. Okay, but wait, what? It's just, you're not wearing any mascara. Oh my god. I totally forgot. It's okay. It happens to all of us. Well, not me. I'm a guy, so I'm allowed to exist. There. Is that better? So much better. Okay, good. It is too late for you now, though. It's okay. Just tell my wife I hated her. Of course.
Hey, how do you make a floor cleaner out of a dishwasher?
I don't know.
You hand her a broom.
This couple has it figured out, though. Immediately after joking that you hate your wife, you walk off like an absolute badass in slow motion.
Have I ever told you that I love your cooking?
No.
Then why are you still cooking?
So I think that this is the key to an unhappy marriage, guys. And this is the standard that we should all be living up to. Man, I wish I was that vacuum. Why, so you'd finally be helpful around the house? No, I forgot why. Because listening to you talk is so boring. Hey, love bug, have I ever told you that you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen? Aw, honey, no. That's because you're not. Hey babe, how do you turn your husband into a Godier? What's a Godier? By handing him divorce papers.
Now you're somebody that I used to know.
I'm gonna call it there, guys, but before I go, we hit 1 million subscribers, and that is insane. I wasn't expecting to hit this milestone, so I don't have anything. I'm destitute, please help me. No, but I have things in the works, and that's something I can say now, that I'm a real YouTuber, that I have things in the works that I can't wait to show you, but unfortunately they just weren't ready in time because this came up so quickly, which I'm not complaining about at all. Thank you all so much, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today I'm here all alone. It's just me, just by myself. There's no one else here. Except for Danny. Say hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny. I was really worried that you were gonna just start recording a video by yourself. And I was just gonna sit here and like watch you.
So like I said, I don't know if the first video of mine that you saw was the Alpha podcast, but you posted a video pretty soon after that for the War Room people, where they like fight in wars and summon fire.
That is correct, yes.
So I figured you would probably need a refresher. I found this account for you. They just post inspirational quotes and like rules for alphas like ourselves.
Did you say like ourselves?
Like ourselves, yes.
Oh. Thank you. It's gonna sound silly, it might be hard to believe, but nobody's ever called me an alpha male before.
I'm more of the alpha than you.
Okay.
Here's where my alpha is, and then here's where your alpha level is. That's why we need to watch these. You might get on the same level as me. I doubt it. Hey, do you want to stop being a beta that listens to beta music with beta earbuds? Then you can with today's sponsor, Raycon. Raycon offers comfortable, affordable earbuds that start at half the price of other premium brands without sacrificing the audio quality. I have their newest and best model yet, the Everyday Earbuds, with customized gel tips so that they won't budge, no matter how many strenuous Sigma activities you're doing. Their compact carrying case, which comes in a range of fun colors, can charge your earbuds 4 times on a single charge and give you a total battery life of 32 hours. With over 48,000 5-star reviews, the Everyday Earbuds now have more bass and 8 hours of playtime that'll let you spend less time charging and more time putting the betas in their place. If you want to check them out, you can click the link in my description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad for 15% off of your purchase. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. Can a woman help you become a millionaire? Yes, only if you are a billionaire.
I like that this was tweeted on Twitter for iPad.
He was just like on his stomach with his feet swinging behind him.
Can a woman make you money? The answer is no.
Money and girlfriend do not go together. Either you make money or make a girlfriend.
Either you make money or you go outside with a shovel, you dig up some dirt and just kind of sculpt it into a female.
Just like all night, just bent over the bench with the air dry clay and like the Play-Doh toys where you squeeze it through the top. Just like the hair comes through the holes. Ah, she's beautiful. Listen close, baby girl. I may look like a gentleman, but you don't want to see the beast that lives inside me. I like to think that they have shoot days for these, like dedicated shoot days, and they bring multiple outfit changes, situate their glasses.
Listen close, baby girl. I may look like a gentleman, but you don't want to see the beast that lives inside me.
A well-dressed man is always better than a shirtless man. And then there's a man becoming shirtless in the background.
And that's why I don't take off my shirt during sex.
I don't take off my clothes when I shower. Wear my my jorts, and my jandals.
And my gen glasses. Why is he standing like that? His posture is like...
This is filmed on the iPad. Gotta like.
That's right.
The iPad is like falling, so he's like falling with it. So this is the guy that you don't be like this guy. This is the bad alpha.
Bad alpha.
No iPad for a week.
Back in your cave.
I failed to maintain a relationship because I don't know the art of lying.
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 I think he should have just tweeted the first line of this tweet. I failed to maintain a relationship.
Hey guys, just failed to maintain another relationship. Hey, what's up? My standards. Bye. I was hoping that he was gonna speed up at the end because that would make more sense.
My standards. Bye.
What? How did you get so fast? You must have bought a lot of crypto. You can flirt with my women. If she flirt back, she is now yours.
Just letting you know, you can take my girlfriend away from me in the blink of an eye.
If she even speaks a single word to you, take her. That is how ownership works, because you know, women are, you can own them.
She spent my entire jean outfit budget on other things.
She spent all my Johnny on McDonald's. Girl, you are like a coin. Aw, valuable? Nope. Two-Face.
The only time you're allowed to speak to your girlfriend is if you're gonna use some weird, like, pun joke to demean her.
I'm gonna need you to film B-roll for all of these.
Yeah, do you want me to do this one right now?
Do you have a briefcase? Girl, you are like a coin. Aw, valuable? Nope. Two-Face. Oh, you wanna divorce me? Okay. Your house will stop being paid of. Your car will get repoed and your credit cards will start getting declined.
And so your only option at this point is to develop Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, you want to divorce me? That's not an option, babe.
Because you're gonna die.
He like needs to make a mold of you before you're legally allowed to leave so he can recreate you.
Yeah, wait, at least give me time to make another girlfriend.
Let me scan you with my iPad. Oh, so you want the nice guy now because he became successful? Sorry, honey, but you rejected him a long time ago.
Are we meant to believe that the person tweeting this considers himself a nice guy?
We are, yeah. I don't think that it's very alpha to refer to yourself as a nice guy. So I think that this might be an imposter. We should be wary.
Who stole the alpha male's iPad?
Emergency meeting. Who the fuck stole my iPad? Give it back. Going to a for love is like going to a library for workout. Why does he speed off in the background? Like, watch how he speeds off.
I gotta go. I gotta take a shit.
And I'm leaving.
What are all these videos of guys just like looking into the camera and like buttoning one button of a tuxedo jacket? Nothing says like, I don't care about other people's validation quite like posting videos like this on social media. Do you guys like this outfit? Do you like this shirt? My Joe tie?
My Jotch.
Jotch?
Watch.
Oh, I was thinking Jean Crotch.
My genus.
My genitalia.
My genitalia.
Oh, this dude's got a gene dick.
Am I in a relationship? Nope. I'm single as a dollar and not looking for change. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, do that one.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, do that one. Make sure you get the push-up where all of their limbs stop touching the ground at the same time.
I'll do that. So go ahead and read what you were reading.
Am I in a relationship? Nope. I'm single as a dollar and not looking for change.
I put my whole juicy in that one. I think I'm actually a little bit more alpha than when we started.
That leveled you up at least 3 alpha levels. So go ahead and pat yourself on the jack. We should love, not fall in love. Because everything that falls get broken. Kind of like how you broke all of your ribs.
What do you mean? I'm fine.
The second half of this video is just me calling you an ambulance.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put you edited into an ambulance in the thumbnail.
Take like a screen grab of me like in midair doing that.
In midair. You're straight up and your legs are perpendicular. Anyone can dress like a boy, but it takes balls to dress like man. I've never worn a suit, but that's just because I don't have any balls.
Last time I put on a suit, it was one of the hardest experiences of my life. I was cowering in the corner for hours before I had to put it on. We missed the wedding we were going to.
Was it your wedding?
Yeah, it was my wedding, and I was shitting and pissing.
Oh, God.
But at least I had the balls to do it.
In my mind, that doesn't make you any less of an alpha. I think that you still deserve your level, which is still lower than me.
Yeah, don't have to bring that up every time, but...
We live in a society where people ignore each other to get others' attention. Most of these make sense. You know, like if your girl talks to somebody else, she legally belongs to them. This one, I'm not really getting what the message is.
So this is alpha male trying to come up with some reason why not every girl wants to talk to him.
She acts like she doesn't like me because she likes me too much. She told me not to come to her house.
We live in a society where people tell other people, I don't know you, stay the fuck away from me.
I'm calling the police.
Why did you kill my dog?
Sometimes even the devil on my shoulder asks, what the f are you doing? Where the f are we?
Yeah. Why are you wearing that makeup? What the hell is going on?
Did we just kill some people? Like, oh my god.
Women always says, the divorce was not my fault.
Are you specifically talking about the women that have divorced you? Because in that case, I think I'd agree with them.
He's been divorced 18 times. Yeah. They always say, all these women, they're like, oh, it wasn't my fault. And all I did was work 24/7 and I never talked to them.
How could it be my fault? I've never spoken to her.
The most dangerous creation of any society is the man who has nothing to lose. I don't know, this is starting to sound less fun to me, being an alpha. I don't know if I want to reach peak.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel honestly threatened. There was like the one about like, you do not want to know the beast inside me and be careful when I get quiet. And now he's like, hey, just, you know, I'm the most dangerous person in existence.
What wisdom would we instill to the public as far as reaching our level of alpha?
All right, picture this. All right, we fade in on a black and white video of a man in a tuxedo. He looks absolutely jacked. He's spinning around. Over the video is text that says, I pooped. I farted. I'm so scared. I'm gonna kill somebody.
If you're here, you definitely know who Danny is, but go watch his channel, go watch his second channel, go watch his gaming channel, go watch his Jorts channel.
If you want to go ahead and send me money, that would be cool too.
I'll put Danny's Cash App somewhere on the screen, so send Danny money for the ambulance so that he can fix his arms. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey, 115. This is our room. Looks like there's only one bed. Oh, there's another bed right there, actually. It's okay, I'll take the floor. I mean, if you want, but like I said, there's one right there. You know, when your mother hired me to be your bodyguard, actually you're supposed to be more like a travel companion who sometimes does errands for me, like picking up my dry cleaning, which you didn't do today. I couldn't stand you. Ouch, okay? But now I can't stop thinking about you. Kinda wish you'd channel some of that thinking into my dry cleaning. I guess I'm wondering if there's any chance you feel the same way. If I say yes, will you go pick up my dry cleaning? Yes. Okay, then yes. Yes. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And the hair is red now. If you don't like it, you're gonna have to take it up with the Chadlings. They made that decision, not me. And then go follow me on Instagram so that you can vote when I inevitably am about to make an impulsive decision to do with my appearance. I wanna talk about POV TikTokers again because I can't seem to avoid them. That's probably because every POV TikToker page I find always has millions and millions of followers. For someone who spends so much time on TikTok, you'd think I'd be used to seeing POVs of people falling in love with their bodyguard. But I'm not. By the way, who started the bodyguard thing? Why is that the new, like, mafia boyfriend? Bodyguards have shifts. You would need more than one. They have to switch out. And why can you only afford one hotel room that happens to have one bed in it? If you can afford a bodyguard, you can afford 2 hotel rooms, okay?
Are you okay? You seem a little off. Oh, okay. First of all, nothing to be embarrassed about. Totally natural. Second of all, let's get this jacket around that waist. Don't worry, it's my jacket. Doesn't have cooties. Alright, I know I got a pad here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Okay. This is for you. If you want a tampon, go to the nurse's office. She's got plenty. You're gonna be wanting these. Tylenol ibuprofen. It helps with the cramps. And, yep, new shorts. They might be a little big on you, and if they are, don't worry. You can take my jacket home. Just bring it to me tomorrow. Okay? You're gonna be fine.
So, you had an idea and you were like, this is a good one. So you came up with what you were gonna say.
Let's get this jacket around that waist.
Filmed it, watched it back, probably a lot more than one time. And at no point did it cross your mind to be like, maybe I shouldn't smirk or wink at the hypothetical student I'm talking to in this. The confidence it takes to watch this back and have 0 second thoughts is substantial. This video makes him seem like kind of a savior, like he's doing this person a huge favor when it's just the bare minimum, really. Like if a woman made this TikTok, everybody would be like, yeah? And? Yeah, I'm okay with touching an unused pad or tampon, and I'm not totally repulsed by periods. I'm just not like other guys.
Let's get this jacket around that waist. Don't worry, it's my jacket. Doesn't have cooties.
And the jacket comment, where did that come from? Here, use my jacket to cover the stain. Great, thank you. Don't worry, it doesn't have cooties or anything. No weird germs. It's perfectly clean. Well, I wasn't thinking that. Oh yeah, this is another one I keep seeing. POV, a father tests your love for his son. I don't know how comfortable I would be, personally, with the knowledge that my son-in-law or daughter-in-law was willing to shoot me at any given moment. I feel like it might add some tension to the next few Thanksgiving dinners. Hey, remember that time I made a joke about you killing me to prove that you love my son and you were actually gonna do it? Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, it was. I laugh about it a lot. Can you pass the mashed potatoes, please? Yeah, sure. If you prove you love them. What? Prove you love the mashed potatoes. Are you serious? Right now, what is your obsession with this? Take this knife and kill those mashed potatoes. Why is that the deciding factor though? Like, where is that gonna be helpful at all? Why can't it be something more tame? Like, how many hours would you listen to my son talk about seasonal content on Destiny 2 before you lose your goddamn mind? This is the Up soundtrack, so it's really sad. Imagine it in your head because of copyright, okay? When I saw this, I was confused because I thought the car hit her and that's why she was screaming. All right, did you get your pillow? Yes, Dad. What about your sleeping bag? Dad, I've got it. I'm gonna be fine. I know, I'm sorry. It's just my baby's first camping trip without me. Where does the time go? Dad, don't get all mushy. You're right. I'm sorry. Bye, honey. Have fun. Bye, Dad. Oh, stay out of...
I got hit by a car.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Dad.
see you. Please don't sue me.
What? Are you gonna call an ambulance?
Oh my God.
Hey, ooh, sorry, did not mean to interrupt. Hello, young lady. Nice to have a pretty thing like you around here. Anyways, wanted to tell you that I'm gonna take your mom out. We're gonna get dinner for like 4 hours, so you know, do your little thing. Left money on the table. Order whatever you want. Welcome again. All right, you guys have your fun. Okay. Oh no, act like I ain't even here. Just have your fun.
Hey Siri, what year is it?
2021.
Thank you. Just needed confirmation.
JK, it's 1934. White women have been allowed to vote for just over 10 years. Black women and other women of color will have to fight for another 31 to vote. Since a woman's only function in society is to marry and have children, losing her virginity before marriage is comparable to losing her worth as a human being, and therefore must be protected by her father. This gross tradition will be carried on by future generations and evolve into a cutesy trend where men joke about not letting their daughters have sex or be alone with a male partner. Men will probably still do whatever they want though. By the way, you're running low on laundry detergent.
Hey Siri.
Yes, Chad?
Order more laundry detergent, please.
I'm sorry, Chad. I need a man's permission to make any purchase over $5.
Of course, because it's
1934.
1934, right.
Yes, correct, you dumbass.
So he just shoots them. I can't say I'm surprised. Most of these POVs either end with misogyny or someone dying. I don't understand though. POV, one of the parents hit on my wife. Which
parents? Like, are you at a PTA meeting or do you mean your parents? Because I can't decide which one is worse. Why is she so nonchalant about what just happened? Honey, these are my moms. This is Abby, my girlfriend. It's nice to meet you. Abby, that is such a lovely name. I guess it had to match the rest of you, huh? Did you just shoot your mother? Oh well.
Back the up. When did this become a whorehouse?
Can someone please tell me why these are a staple in POV TikToker content? Every page, without fail. Remember, ladies, don't cuddle your boyfriend because that makes you a whore. But ChadChad, it's not sexist, okay? It's not because it's his daughter, it's his child. He would do the same thing if it was his son. He's just trying to protect his child.
Take the rubber off. Meat to meat. Meat to meat. Meat to meat.
That's the same page. I don't think I could find a better example of a double standard, but it's just a really funny, super silly, goofy, funny joke, guys. Super silly. I love TikTok. It's almost like these guys have to fill out a questionnaire or attend the same seminar before they're allowed to make POV TikToks. Welcome everyone, and thank you for attending our mandatory course. A closed notes exam will be passed out once our discussion here has concluded. So, any questions to start us off? Yes. Yeah, my name's Chad. When you say closed notes, does that mean that I can't look at the answers of this guy sitting next to me? No, that's cheating and has never been allowed. Yes, you. Yeah, can I, instead of taking the exam, can I make a POV of me taking the exam? Will you be smirking and winking in a way that would make no sense in that scenario? Yeah, then yes. First discussion point. You have a son who has multiple STDs and a new girlfriend every week because of his emotional immaturity and inability to recognize that he's the only common denominator in his failed relationships, which he always recounts with, "I don't know, man, she was just crazy." How do you react? Nice. He's such a good kid. I'm so proud of my son. He's incredible. I look up to him. New girl every week. My, how he's grown. Interesting. All right. Next discussion point. Your daughter is in a healthy, long-term relationship, and you walk in on her and her boyfriend cuddling on the couch.
God, no. What? No. God, no.
What?
Please.
Did you say?
How could she do this to me?
My daughter is a fucking slut? All right, I've had enough of these. You're welcome. This is typically where people would do an ad read, but I'm still a baby YouTuber. So thank you to you for sponsoring this video by watching it and interacting with it. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to Boat of These Nuts. A cringe. My name is ChadChad. And lately, everyone on TikTok has been freaking out about a cruise ship.
Can you imagine the type of drama that's gonna happen on that boat?
Oh my god, the Saturn Age of the Seas is being hit by a storm.
They're not letting us out on deck.
I made an ultimate world cruise bingo card. I hate it here.
That's insane.
Yes, it started weeks ago. Yes, I am late. Yes, I recently started playing Fortnite and it's all I can think about. But this isn't just any kind of cruise. This is the ultimate world cruise. Cruise. And you might be thinking, well, why is everyone talking about this? It's just a boat, right? People go on boats all the time and nothing has ever gone wrong with that historically. However, this cruise has been causing some buzz because it lasts for 9 months, almost a whole year, which kind of makes it less of a vacation and more of an expedition. What are we gonna do today?
Relax.
And what are we gonna do next month?
Relax.
And what are we gonna do next year?
Relax. Still.
Most people are lucky to get even a week of vacation, so 9 whole months is a pretty big deal. And you know what they say, you can never get too much of a good thing, especially when the good thing is living in confined spaces for long periods of time.
Our bathroom is really tiny, but we make it work.
So we're gonna be in this cabin for 9 months, so obviously I had to spruce it up so we won't looking at the plain walls all the time.
My parents would wash and reuse Ziploc bags, so I've obviously never been on a cruise. So when I started watching videos about this one,
I realized that these things are bonkers. I had no idea that these things are basically floating versions of Las Vegas. They have these huge ceilings and casinos, glass chandeliers and slot machines. Sometimes they even have shopping malls. These boats would have Danny Ocean foaming at the mouth. Well, actually, he's dead, so he's probably foaming all over. And because I got so deep into the 9-month cruise lore, TikTok just thinks I want to go on a cruise now and keeps showing me videos of other cruise ships. They have go-kart tracks and a water park. When did these get so intense? They aren't even boat-shaped anymore. This looks like you could use it to dehydrate meat. This is not at all what I pictured cruises being like. Whenever people talked about them, I just assumed it was like the sea version of camping. Like, being away at sea is just not something we have to do anymore. I don't think people in the 1600s would have opted for that if they knew about Delta Airlines. Dearest children, it's day 197 of our vacation. Yesterday, we lost only 5 to scurvy. Things are finally looking up. There's a witch on board spouting about how we need fruits or whatever. Says we need more vitamin C, but we have quite enough C. Thank you very much. Anyway, we fed her to the sharks. Missy lots, but someone worth going overboard for is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Love and Pies. Love and Pies is a free-to-download puzzle game that I've been addicted to for several months now. I don't know how many hours I've put in, but at this point, I probably don't want to know. In Love and Pies, you play as Amelia, who just moved back to her hometown to take over her mom's baking business, which is already not doing great thanks to our competitor, Edwina, who owns a stinky bakery that's not as good as ours. And as if that's not enough, someone sets our bakery on fire and our mom goes missing. There's so many questions we have to find the answers to, like who did it? Where is our mom? More importantly, where is her cat? Where is this cute little guy? You progress through the story by solving puzzles and baking yummy treats while getting to know your neighbors, aka potential suspects. I'm just kidding, most of them are nice. Or are they? The game is even fun to just look at. There's high quality graphics and everything is pretty and cute. You get to choose how to decorate your bakery from a few different styles. The gameplay is easy enough to pick up quickly, but engaging enough to make it hard to put back down, which is fine. You deserve a little you time. Or a lot'll you time. If you want to check it out, you can click the link in the description or scan the QR code here on screen to download Love and Pies now. Thanks to Love and Pies for sponsoring, and let's go back to the video. On top of it being 9 months long, people were also shocked to find out how much the Ultimate World Cruise was charging its passengers.
That is 274 nights where you see 11 world wonders and you get to visit over 60 countries.
The cheapest package for the whole 9 months is around $60,000, and I'm pretty sure this is the room you get at that price point.
Come on in. And obviously, as an interior cabin, you know, we had to bring the outside in, so we did that with some help from IKEA. Shout out to their plant walls.
So for the cheapest package, you're essentially paying $6,666 per month, which is the number of a beast and a beast of a number. I'm sure a lot of things like food and activities are included in this, but this room is tiny. It has no windows. If I want to spend $7K to sleep on a bunk bed, I can just go back to college. If you move up a tier, the junior suite start at $117,000, but if you want guaranteed windows, you can get the royal package for $760,000. That's it. This package includes top-notch living spaces, unparalleled accommodations, and complimentary services like getting to board the life rafts before the stinky poor people. For legal reasons, this is a joke and not a service offered by the Ultimate World Cruise. I'm sure they treat every passenger equally and would never sue a YouTuber. A lot of the ship's passengers started posting videos to kind of document their journey, including ship tours.
The Centrum is also just the main meeting area for any big party that the ship is having. So, and a few other things on Deck 5 is Next Cruise, which is where you can book your next cruise.
They even have a place dedicated to where you can book your next cruise in case you're still feeling a little too financially stable. Because if there's one thing I love to do on vacation, it's pay for a whole nother vacation. The passengers have also been posting videos to give us an idea of what the food is like.
No, it was like an American night, so look what my husband had. That burger looks so good.
The ship has a buffet that's included in everyone's package, and if you want some variety, there are restaurants you can eat at for extra money. But if you have the royal package, you get to eat the freshest members of the basic package. For legal reasons, this is a joke and not a service offered by the Ultimate World Cruise. I'm sure they eat every passenger equally. The cruise only left Miami on December 10th, but some people already seem kind of over it.
Here we are at day 46, 47, 48, whatever we're at, and Yeah, I finally got sick of the food about 2 weeks ago, and I'm eating a whole lot less.
They've been hitting so many storms that it's affecting how much they can port and actually travel on land. It also means that there's a lot of seasickness.
As we head through the Drake Passage, the winds are high and the ship is rocking. Seasick bags are at every stairwell and elevator at the ready.
And I was gonna say that a vacation where everyone's throwing up doesn't sound great, but they did start in Miami and it's pretty customary there. The storms have gotten bad enough that they've caused flooding inside the ship.
Things got a little tense. Elevators shut down. But this amazing crew jumped into action.
Which looks really scary, but some people on the ship don't seem very worried about it. Like, I get that the crew is probably prepared for things like this in a storm, and they are on the ocean, but water inside the ship notoriously is not a good thing. These people are running on treadmills like nothing is wrong. Did nobody tell them? Guys, it's a swamp in here.
What the hell, man? I put on deodorant this morning.
No, I mean it's wet.
I have hyperhidrosis.
You need to run.
I know, I am.
I'm not sure who started it or if it was a collective kind of thing, but people have been speculating on how this cruise is going to play out.
I made an ultimate world cruise bingo card for anyone else who is buckling in for this 9 months TikTok reality show and wants to have a little fun.
They've been making bingo cards and lists of what they think is going to happen during the 9 months, but they usually involve horrible things happening to the passengers. Mass illnesses, mass STDs, pirate takeovers. You guys are going to manifest something really bad for these people. None of this can feel great for them. Imagine how unnerving it would be to see the internet essentially betting on your trip going wrong somehow. Oh, you're going on vacation. Great. That's great. I sure hope nothing bad happens. I sure hope you don't get chlamydia. Eventually, the cruise was being termed a reality show, with the lens, I guess, being the passengers' TikTok videos. Several of them are influencers, and whenever TikTok finds one of their videos, a lot of the comments will say things like, "New character unlocked," or "I love finding a new character." And I think it's funny to act like these normal, real people are like playable characters in Super Smash Bros. Dark Samus versus Natalie from Rhode Island. Fight! I know people are just curious to know what's going on such a big ship with so many people, but to me it feels weird to act like they're reality TV stars or on some kind of show. Like, some of these bingo cards aren't predicting light things like someone getting a sunburn. They're predicting things like a murder mystery. I know this is a game, but the game is not Clue. And a brawl? This is a cruise ship. A lot of the passengers are like over 60 years old. What are they gonna brawl about? Gas prices? This one just says iceberg. Are y'all okay? Here's just some more examples of a bingo card. Heart attack or stroke. Fire. Port kidnapping. Man overboard. Parasites. Flesh-eating bacteria. Alcohol poisoning. Rats or mice. Overdose. Do you want these things to happen? I'm not a very spiritual person, but I genuinely feel the need to make a positive bingo card to try and cancel out the energy they've been sending their way. So I went ahead and made my own. I predict there will be a kidnapping of our hearts. Fire. Outfits. Slay queen. A viral outbreak of spontaneous dancing and song. Why is this thing flaccid? Stay erect, please. Flesh-eating bacteria, but the only flesh they eat is hangnails and like dandruff, so it's really, really helpful actually. Overdose. Jesus Christ. Overdose on joy and happiness. Send this to 10 of your friends or your phone will break and your mom will turn into Skippy Toilet. Anyway, I hope everyone has fun and enjoys their trip. I hope everyone makes it home safely. I hope no one wins the bingo game. Any bingo game, not just this one. I am gonna go record myself playing Fortnite because then it's like I'm working, technically. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad.
Not really.
And today we're going to talk about women. What are they? How are they? Why are they? No one knows. They're a true mystery. At least that's what the people featured on r/nothowgirlswork seem to think. Sometimes I'll find a comment under one of my videos that says something completely unhinged, like this one. But whatever, right? It's just one person. It's not like a lot of people actually think this way, right? Right? Am I right? This is basically just a catalog of people making wild claims and obviously not knowing how women or relationships work. But you know who does know how to make a relationship work? Is Adam and Eve. So what a coincidence that they're the sponsor of today's video. That's crazy. Adam and Eve recently celebrated their 50th anniversary of being America's most trusted source for fun things that you can use for fun times, whether you're having fun by yourself or with someone else. They have 24/7 customer service and 90-day hassle-free returns, plus 20% of their profit goes towards fighting the spread of HIV. You can check them out at adamandeve.com and be sure to use my code CHAD for 50% off of one item, plus you get free shipping in the US and Canada. Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. Men, this is why you don't allow women to go away for girls' weekends. It's the same reason I don't park my McLaren in a shit neighborhood for a weekend. Who the f is McLaren? She sounds hideous. You are creating the circumstances for bad things to happen. It's called holding frame in the relationship. Why am I doing this? Some women will call you insecure or controlling, but it's not. It is, and we will. If she is unwilling to enter your frame and live within your boundaries, then let her go. Is frame like a metaphor for exploring each other's bodies? Are you willing to enter my frame now? Oh yeah, I'm gonna enter your frame. Hard. Okay, come on in. When she comes back, have her stuff on the front porch with the locks changed and replace her with a better woman. Only the unplugged will understand this. Unplugged like as in you don't use the internet? This is a YouTube community post. Did you type this with a rock? Powered by a spinning wheel? Dost thou wipe thine ass with straw? If you don't trust your partner to take a weekend trip and spend some time with friends without you, then don't date. Just go to therapy and buy some toilet paper. You're not yourself when you have mites in your ass. Eat this. My uncle is explaining to me, a final year genetic engineering student, that preferring a boy child is not sexist because boys carry the most important genetic components of the family line, and a girl's genetic code changes when she is married off to another family. So when a woman gets married, the second the officiant announces her wed, her genes start mutating, like that scene from Underdog. Can you imagine explaining genetics to a genetic engineering student? I don't even know what engineers do most of the time because I'm not an engineer, because I'm stupid. But I do know that if someone is an engineering student in a thing, I'm probably not going to try and explain that thing to them. If you're studying aerodynamics and tell me that that just means you know how to shoot a bow really, really well, I will believe you. For every new dick that enters her, she ages 6 months more, meaning the more dicks that enter her, the more older she gets. That explains why some females in their early 20s don't even look their age. They look like they're in their late 20s to early 30s. Women in their 20s? Women in their late 20s? There's no way that this person actually exists with these thoughts in their head. This sounds like something that people would have said during the Salem witch trials. For every new dick that doth enter a woman, she gains a new evil power. Jedediah, is this because I called you short? She must face trial. Again, I will now light you on fire. If you catch flame, you're guilty. What if I don't catch flame? Then that is an evil power and you're guilty. That seems fair. I'm educating women right now about NFTs, and I'm hearing these women say, my brain haven't worked like this in weeks, months, and years. A natural, genuine smile came across my face. I'm thankful. Did they all clap after that? A natural, genuine smile came across my face. Why? They just told you that their brain hasn't worked in years. You need to call them an ambulance. He says women plural, so was this like a conference where he did this? Like a congregation of women? Has your brain not worked for weeks, months, or even years because you're just a silly woman? Come to my invite-only conference, NFTs for Dummies. I mean women. We take the woe out of woman. It's not ridiculous. Women are meant to be mothers naturally. It's a nature thing. Animals reproduce always, unless humans intervene. Do you never hear a cat say, no, not me, I'm going to be a mouse chaser? Can't have kittens. Animals also eat their own shit, though. Unless you're living in a lean-to in sub-zero temperatures with pine needle flip-flops, I don't think it's a nature thing really applies. If a woman has a perfectly healthy vagina, she will need and desire to be a mother at one point in her life unless she has been brainwashed to think and feel otherwise. Me. So in this analogy, when the cat says that she doesn't want to have kittens, she wants to chase mice, that's a bad thing. So do you think that only male cats should chase mice? In your ideal world, the male cat wakes up at the crack of dawn, grabs his briefcase, case, kisses the wife goodbye. She stays home and gives birth to a new litter every day with her perfectly healthy vagina. So basically you think the world should function like if the Cats musical met The Handmaid's Tale. 4'11 to 5'3". 5'4 to 5'8". Spoiled brat. 5'9 to 5'11". 6 foot and up, a man. What height can we be then? You just listed like all the heights. If you're a woman, you're not allowed to have a height. No measuring your length in any way. It's best actually if your height is 0. Just don't exist. Problem solved.
If a woman dumps you, there's only one thing that you can do. All you can do is you just need to look at her and you say, okay. She instantly second guesses herself. What she's hoping, she's praying for, what she actually thinks will happen is that you will get in a reactive state and you will get emotional.
I don't know what it is with these self-proclaimed experts or like the people from the Girl Facts video that I did, but their solution to everything is just don't listen to women because they don't know what they want. You know what they want better than they know what they want, so just do whatever you want them to want.
For many times, this is a massive test, and when you pass this test by just saying, okay, all right, leave then, when you're able to do that, I have watched women break down in tears and say, I was just kidding, I was just testing, I'm sorry.
You should say okay if a woman says she wants to break up with you, because it means she wants to break up with you, and not that she's testing you in most cases. This kind of sounds like someone in 7th grade trying to convince me that they broke up with their girlfriend and not the other way around. I mean, I broke up with her, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry. She did say she wanted to break up with me first. Oh, okay. But it was just a test. I mean, she didn't really want to break up with me. So you guys are back together? No.
When you're able to just look a woman dead in the eyes and you just say the words, okay, this shows massive strength.
This shows massive strength. It's just saying okay, because not a lot of people can actually say that. It's a rare thing. Someone help! There's a massive monster about to crush the Empire State Building again. Okay. Oh, thank God. You saved us again, okay, man. Okay. No woman has ever broken up with you. Okay. I love you. I love you.
You are a
I love you. I love you. I love you. Bitch. Theory confirmed. No matter how many times you say I love you to a woman, she will always see the bad things. Wow, this is incredibly profound. I like how they say theory confirmed, like they had developed a hypothesis before they started this conversation. Or was this a cover-up, like she made them mad and this was supposed to be a discreet way of getting back at her? I love you? Oh, you're the love of my life? You complete me? I fucking hate you, and I want to spend eternity by your side. Excuse me? See, this is why I never say nice things to you. There's a lot of science jargon here, which is strange because most of these people seem like they've never cracked a book. I think it's because they don't have any personal experience with these things, so they try to convince everyone they know what they're talking about by using really complicated words. So as opposed to saying something like women are sluts, they plug it into thesaurus.com. Not to pontificate, but the female gender and their promiscuous habits are irregardlessly taking away from their pulchritudinous appeal. This ubiquitous cacophony must be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Men, women are always evaluating your masculinity like a radar sending waves. They are observing you, even from a distance, as to what kind of man you are. Play along to your advantage. This one's actually true. Women are all beluga whales and use echolocation to find mates. This one's masculinity is mid. This guy calls himself a nice guy. This one sucks at chasing mice. Women, blue hair does not make you attractive or give you attention in any positive way. Natural hair is the way to go. Sincerely, all men. Exactly. I've no idea how a woman thinks a rainbow hair color is attractive to men. Example, a previously very sexy 20-something woman I know spent a few $100 in a high-end salon to look like this, thinking it was hot. Many women don't understand male sexual attraction. I don't know why so many people in this thread are against dyed hair. There's another one here. Not all women are attracted to men, and not every choice is made with the sole purpose of attracting men. Even if it was, I don't think that women with colored hair would date someone who tells them it's unattractive. That's usually not a good sign of compatibility. It's like they think women wake up in the mornings and our first thought is, how can I attract as many men as possible today? Today I woke up and went for a stroll in the forest. No husband husband will want a wife who wastes time on things like social media and education. I took a shower and got ready for my studies in child rearing and bread kneading. No makeup, of course, except for concealer, foundation, setting powder, neutral eyeshadow, blush, lip tint, mascara, and setting spray. Natural beauty only. Then I read for a short time and waited for my future husband to find me.
Didst thou say short?
Oh no, I said I read.
She must face trial.
What the f? I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
POV, you're drinking water.
What? Why are you here?
POV, you're drinking water, then you get upset.
I'm not getting upset, okay? There's no reason for you to be here. There's no reason for this to be a POV. I'm getting...
POV, you're drinking water, and then get upset that you're in a POV drinking water.
This is not an interesting POV, okay? The entire point of POVs is to have something entertaining happen. Stop. What are you gonna say?
POV, you're getting water, then get upset that you're in a POV getting water, and then Nessie from the 2000 film Water Horse descends from above and crushes you.
Hey guys, and welcome back to A Twitch. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're going to be looking at another POV TikToker. I think if I had to say what my least favorite genre of TikTok is, it would be this one. Not POVs in general, because I think most of them are pretty creative, but the ones like this. This is just a word made up by someone who's afraid to get too close. Ooh, oh, so close. Ooh. Where there's absolutely no plot, no original idea, just regular, everyday interactions replicated by a man with the confidence of Ben Shapiro after buying this wood, this board, this magnificent piece of poplar. This is Dylan Zippay, and he somehow found his way onto my FYP, probably after watching hours worth of Repnik TV's TikToks, and it hasn't...
Don't even know why I have a phone, right? Nobody hits me up and I'm stuck. Never had someone I could call my own, right?
It just hasn't really recovered from that yet. First, I need to address the controversy he's been in. He's been exposed by at least one girl who provided screenshots of him trying to talk to her despite the fact that she was 13 or 14 years old. He says he's 17 and class of 2021, so he's probably close to turning 18 if he hasn't already. But someone found a Tinder profile where his age is listed as 20. Regardless of which age is accurate, it's disgusting. He posted a half-assed apology video saying that he didn't know their ages, but starting out on his TikTok page, he posted a lot of content like this, where he's reaching out to girls and clearly trying to find someone to have some kind of relationship with. If you're someone with a decent online presence, which I would say he does, and are making this kind of content, it is 1000% your responsibility to make sure the person you're talking to online is old enough to be talking to you online. So yeah, definitely wanted to address that. I have no problem calling his content cringy or basically poking fun at his TikToks in this video. I don't believe in making fun of people's physical appearances, so please keep that in mind for the comments, because I had to delete several on my Gabby Hanna video for that reason. So I think the first video I saw of his was this one. And I think it sets the perfect precedent for his content. We've got the holy trinity of fuckboy TikTokers all in one video. Relationship POVs, LED lights, and gaslighting women. Do I love you? Hell no. Why are you offended? I was just kidding. It was obviously a hilarious joke. God, why don't women have a sense of humor?
Oh, Nana. But you done started. Oh, Nana. Why you gotta act so naughty? Oh, na-na.
That's just a complicated way of telling us that you have a ball-busting fetish. Also, is your girlfriend Lady Dimitrescu? Because if not, that slap landed squarely in her face.
I hear your heart beat to the beat of the drums.
Doom,
Oh,
doom.
what a shame that you came here with someone.
It's a good thing TikTok is updating its max video links to 3 minutes because it's gonna take you a lot longer than 15 seconds to break down the door like that.
We're back again for part 2, and today we're gonna be asking girls if you want to kiss or slap me. Slap? Alright. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh! Alright, look how you just slapped. Alright. Oh my god!
I love the women that go all out on the slaps in these videos.
Kiss or slap me?
Slap.
Don't do it that hard, please. Okay.
Slap them hard.
Alright, that was worth it. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, no worries.
Like, dude, they just want to chill on the beach. They just want to hang out with their friends. They don't want to have to worry about this strange man with a camera in their faces, recording them as they awkwardly yet politely reject this guy over and over again.
I'm sorry.
Do you feel bad for him?
A little.
Do you feel bad for him? Tell me you feel bad for him. Oh, you thought you were just going to be able to go to the beach and have a chill day? No. Validate my friend. Ooh, we love a collab. I love how laid back this confrontation is. Hey bro, did you sleep with my girl? Yeah bro, last week. Aw, for real? Yeah, she was fine as hell. What? Why would you say that to me? We did stuff together. Again, very unnecessary to say to me. I do not at all need to know how it went. Sexy stuff. Okay, well, I guess you trying to fight? Yeah, sure.
Oh, want to hold them like they do in Texas, please. Hold them, read them, if they
POV, you're dating a total asshole. Toxic relationship check.
Oh, want to hold them like they do in Texas, please.
I don't understand what the point of this is. I'm sorry if it's annoying when I try and break down confusing ass TikToks, but I just want to understand what his thought process was, if there even was one. So is he supposed to be a dick in this POV, or does he think that this is an acceptable way to treat your partner? Either way, it's bad. I don't like it. And nothing happens in this. Why is this a TikTok? He's reacting as if he has some kind of aversion to games. Hey babe, I'm bored. Do you want to play some games? Jesus Christ, no! Are you insane? I mean, unless she's trying to play Monopoly, that would make this totally reasonable. Are you insane? After watching most of his TikToks, I tried to find him on other stuff and I could only find his Instagram account, and I wasn't expecting what I found there. He posts a lot of trampoline videos, like videos where he's flipping on a trampoline with hype music in the background. It just doesn't seem that impressive. And I know most things seem easier than they actually are, but I feel like if I tried, I could body this.
Okay guys, so I'm just walking around this random neighborhood because I don't know anyone who has a trampoline. In order to learn how to do the flips, I've got to find someone. Oh. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. Sir, wait. Sir, is that your trampoline?
Who are you?
Can you do flips?
Yes.
On the trampoline?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, listen. Look, I will pay you if you show me how to do a flip on the trampoline.
Holding my wound. Give me your other hand.
Oh, okay. What's your name, by the way?
John.
John? It's nice to meet you, Jerry.
Other hand.
All right.
And that's not my name.
What was it?
John.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, Garrett.
That's not even a J.
So, Garrett, would you say you're an expert flipper on the trampoline, flipologist?
No. Not at all.
Look, I need them to think that you are actually good at this.
Do you want me to lie?
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
But my parents always told me never to lie, and why would I start now?
Because I am paying you, Garrett. This is clean. What are some of the... Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Easy. That looks super easy. I can do that. No problem. Ugh, it's disgusting. You live like this? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, Charles. I'm doing everything correctly. Ugh. That was it. Okay, well, I'll take that. Thank you.
That's it?
I think I've learned everything I can learn. I appreciate it.
What's going on? Who are you?
Oh, it's okay, Mom. She's paying me.
Yeah, I'm paying him.
Who are you?
To show me
what
how
are you doing on my property?
To show.
I think you
show.
need to leave.
Okay.
Do
all
I
right.
need to
Okay.
call
Okay. All right. Thank you, Gerald. I'm gonna call it there, guys. I made a post about us reaching 8,000 subscribers on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I'll put it here somehow. Again, thank you so much for all the support y'all have been sending me. It means the world. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Are we almost there yet? This is why we don't show ourselves in the sunlight. There is so much sun around. Without having to walk like 8,000 miles, people would know we're different. You literally one-punch manned a moving vehicle. This is what I am. It's like diamonds. Or honey. I mean, diamonds, sure, but I don't know if it looks like... This video is sponsored by Honey. Honey is the #1 shopping tool in America that automatically searches the internet for promo codes and discounts so that you don't have to. Instead, you can spend that time rewatching the Twilight series and reminiscing about when your biggest problem in life was Jacob cutting his hair. Because why did you do that, Stephanie? Why? When available, Honey finds discounts of 18% on average. For example, if I wanted to buy this Edward doll, which I do, I really do, 18% off the current listing price would save you over $15. One of my favorite things about Honey is that if there isn't a big enough discount available, you can add the item to your list and they'll notify you if there's a price drop. All you have to do is click Add to Drop List and wait for Honey to do all the work. And I will wait for you, Edward. I will. But Twilight-related treasures aren't the only thing Honey can save you money on. Honey can be used on most of the sites you're probably already using for clothes, shoes, and even video games. So you can enjoy free savings and get that little boost of serotonin from watching the price go down, courtesy of Honey. It only takes a few clicks to add Honey to your browser. Use the link in my description, joinhoney.com/ChadChad, click Add Extension, then wham bam, thank you ma'am, you have access to the internet's most convenient shopping assistant. Thank you for listening, and thank you to Honey for sponsoring this video. You better hang on tight, Spider Monkey. Hey guys, and welcome back to... My name is ChadChad. Not really. And I was not allowed to watch Twilight when it came out. Did this lead to a deep obsession with the entire franchise due to my unhealthily curious mind? No, why would you think that it did that? Because it didn't. I'm not saying that Twilight is at the root of every modern day vampire obsession. I'm just saying that it probably is, because you can't tell me that the period where middle schoolers were drawing bite marks on their neck and pretending their Minute Maid fruit punch was blood didn't cause just a little bit of a shift in our timeline. Rule number 1 of TikTok vampires: if your girlfriend has injured herself, do not show concern at all. Oh, also smirk. That's not just like vampire TikToks, that's just TikTok in general.
Smirk at everything.
Girlfriend breaking up with you, failing a class, parents in the hospital. Sadly though. So I'm not sure if his girlfriend is aware of his vampire-ness? Vampiricalness. Good. I'm glad we did that. If she is, does she want him to kill her? Or because she has to know how this stuff works, right? Hello, my vampire boyfriend who has an animalistic reaction to blood that will probably lead to you killing me. Look at this cut on my stomach.
It has blood. I've taken note of the blood on your stomach, and you are correct. I will now be killing you. As long as your smirk is the last thing I look upon, I die a contented woman. Not to nitpick, but I will, because that's kind of my job and I wouldn't have content otherwise. But if you're a vampire and you only consume people for food, would you not eventually learn how to have manners about it? Like, this is the equivalent of us regular people shoving hot Takis into our mouth, rubbing Taki dust all over our face and our chin, and then just going to English class. Hey Chad, you've got a little, what's up on your, yeah, you've got Taki dust just all over your face. Taki. Still? Oh. What is that? What's that smell? It's like morning breath and damp armpits.
It's delicious.
Who let a human enroll in an all-monster school anyway? What asshole was responsible for that? So, Deborah, you'll be attending a new school. It has great amenities. It has a pool, a nationally recognized sports team, all for the very low cost of your entire life. What was that last part? Nationally recognized sports team? No, the last part. Oh, well, it'll probably be the genitals. Yeah, I've heard they like to save those for last. Wait, I'm sorry. Phew, it's okay. It's kneecaps last, genitals first. Deborah?
Hey, baby, I thought you were waiting downstairs for me. This? Oh, it was nothing. I was just, shaving, obviously, you know. Happens all the time, right?
No, I don't think it does. I don't personally shave my face, but if I did, I like to think I'd look at this as a negative outcome. You wanna know how I got these scars? Pure incompetence.
So, I'm ready for a date now. Just watch this cut, obviously. Am I a vampire? What? That's so stupid. I totally respect your opinion on everything.
Totally respect your opinion on everything, babe. Except this. Take notes, guys, because next time you cheat on your girl, this is how you get her off your back. No, I didn't sleep with Erica, obviously. We accidentally made love. Happens all the time. The text that said, can't wait to see you later, was metaphorical, okay? She metaphorically was gonna suck on these.
But, I mean, come on. That's vampires? Come on, what's next? Werewolves?
I would love a vampire movie to be made where the vampire just gaslights their love interest the entire time. Wait.
How did you get over to me?
I was standing right next to you, Bella.
You were next to your car.
No, I wasn't.
Do you mean to say the 104-year-old man who fell in love with a 17-year-old and refused to do the do with her unless they got married didn't have an airtight moral code? Who'd have thunk it?
Is there a problem? Oh, that was me and my family. We were camping last night. Yeah, we were in the woods, yeah. Yeah, we were up pretty late. We were having a blast. I'll tell them to keep it down. Thank you. What did I tell you?
The person knocking on this door is one of the bravest souls alive. They heard screaming from the woods in the middle of the night, and they said, most people would call the cops, but not me. I'm gonna wait until the next morning and confront these people personally, because if there is one thing I hate about a possible murder happening, it's how it interferes with the neighborhood's sleep schedule.
I said if you're gonna bite their neck, keep them quiet. I don't care what you have to use, keep them quiet.
There's just something about a very loud HVAC that takes away from a person's attempt to seem dominant or intimidating. I don't care what you have to do, keep them quiet. What did they say? Boss, I really can't hear you. Boss, I think it's getting louder actually. Oh, great. You hurt their feelings. They're crying now. Don't cry. No, it's okay. I am begging y'all to never stop putting yourselves in 6 times speed. This is the best thing I've seen in weeks. I will be starting a petition to have all romance movies follow this format. Miss Bennett, Mr. Darcy, I trust your family is in. Quiet, Mr. Darcy, and kiss me, you fool. Yeah, your teacher's a moron. Mortals being oblivious amuses me. That sounds like something a guy with the Joker as his profile picture would say, or someone parodying a guy with the Joker as his profile picture would say. We've come full circle. I don't know what's real anymore. Am I really here? Are you really there? Is my name really ChadChad?
Just don't know why I'm addicted.
I love how most of these portray vampires as these sexy, irresistible beings. I mean, of course they do, thanks to Stephanie and the Vampire Diaries. But it's particularly funny to me considering how the folklore of vampires probably started. Like, it was probably just a bunch of people in the olden days desperate for some food and vitamins, so they had to resort to sipping the old human fruit punch.
Pheasant mule, thou mother is dead. No, yes. Now fetch the salt, please. Let me at least say goodbye, of course. Merciful God, Agatharius has died. Fetch the garlic. Betzius, thou knowest how deathly allergic I am to garlic. Cast it aside, I never wish to look upon it again. Forgive me, Lord Jacobius. Thy garlic hath killed Sir Meatsback. I decree garlic to be the most dangerous of vegetables. Jedediah Sariah, write that down. Of course, sir. And tell thy children and thy children's children of how evil garlic hath been to us. Immediately, sir. Shall we prepare Meatsback for dinner? How durst thou? His flesh hath been tainted by the garlic. I am the lowest of low, sir. By the garlic. Sir, Bethesmiel's mother and Agatharius. They live. It was just a quick bout of the plague, sir. Nothing we can't handle. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. If you want to follow me on other stuff, that's my Instagram, that's my Twitter. I don't usually plug that stuff, but I'm close to getting 10,000 followers on Instagram, and then I have the feature where I can tell you to swipe up, which would make me feel important. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Do you want to help me do the twinge?
A twinge of cringe?
Basically, you just have to like push every limit of your vocal cords.
Nice.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Today we're here with the Asher Show, a very special guest.
Hello, how you doing?
We just filmed a video for his channel that'll probably be up by the time I upload mine, so y'all should go check that out. His videos are great. Today we're gonna be checking out this TikTok page, which is called The Handsome Magician. I'm pretty sure that Danny, Drew, and Curtis, I think they did like a collab on this one like a year or more ago.
Wasn't this one just a similar page? And that was this year, because I have no concept of time. Anyway, enjoy.
Excuse me? He broke into her house.
She's loaded. She's got gold bars and cash stacks upstairs.
Who is she? Jeff Bezos' ex-wife? Why is she so rich?
No, I think it's because of that body she's got in the attic. It was probably a contract or something.
The Handsome Magician. That's the name of this channel?
Yeah, The Handsome Magician.
So who's the magician?
I think he is. I think he's the creator. He's the common denominator in these videos. But his PFP is Mark Zuckerberg.
Of course, as it should be. Oh, so the friend is now navigating.
He actually couldn't see without having someone sit with their back in front of his eyes.
Here's the question. Is that him twice? Or did he get a friend to help him do this bit?
Crippling debt. Your friends, did you know that your friends can actually keep you from going into crippling debt?
Yeah, my friends always tell me, they're like, Asha, pay your bills. Yes!
This one. Yeah, I sent you this one.
Sorry, too small.
Is the baseball here for scale?
I thought the baseball was supposed to be showing the shape.
I don't like the shape of you.
Yeah, there's a round baseball
body
in the
shaming.
back.
The perfect match is out there. Never give up. Dude, I love this guy.
They're always trying to portray some sort of message.
Yeah, like I mean, this one isn't green screen.
Okay. No, you were wrong. I love the royalty-free Ninja Turtle.
It's so skinny.
So thin. Like, this guy's been doing Pilates.
This is the Ninja Turtle that doesn't like pizza. What's that video game where the couple that's like about to break up and you have to talk to them and you like actually type stuff in?
Oh my goodness. I know exactly what you're talking about. You knock on the door. Hello, come on in.
Yeah, the animation of her face looks exactly like that.
Shoot, you're right.
Oh, and this is why, okay, so I saw them like last week and I didn't really recognize them. And then I clicked on their page and I saw this one.
Oh, they're digging again.
But do you see who is doing the digging?
No, I can't. Wait, let me enlarge this.
It's Danny Gonzalez's head.
Is it?